I just
You can't always see us when I turn it to purple.
Yerbal?
Did you send the stream notif out? No, I can. Okay.
We want it purple. We just can't see anything.
I think like a light pink.
Huh?
Like a light pink.
I can't really do that.
It makes it easier to see the TV and stuff too.
Just like...
Yeah.
So you want me?
Bake sale. Oh my gosh.
I like
okay.
good. Shut it all.
Shut the hell up.
Girl, you shut the
What's the
door.
best of that? It doesn't look
Christian
pink.
and his geek bar.
I love geeking.
Honestly, it looked pink when we had purple.
That's why I...
You know, I think that's what I would do. I'd introduce geek bars to the world.
Geek bars and Fed.
You guys are freaks.
Okay. As we get started. Oh. I lost the mouse. Does anyone see the mouse anywhere? There it is. There it is. Here it is. No, wait. Wrong way.
How many?
Okay.
How many poop? How
As we
many
get into
mouse?
session.
We're getting
Sorry.
I can put my activities in post.
Didn't enjoy that.
Is it awesome to DM now?
I sure am.
Evidently.
What's happening?
So, as we
What the
get
hell is
started
going on?
tonight,
Is this the April Fool's prank?
Turtle.
Okay.
You from where we last left off, you spent your afternoon. Quit watching that damn video. If it's an issue, I will have you turn it off.
I'm sorry.
Now you know.
It's doing the part where the cat's like laying down and the train keeps
It's like
I'm sorry, is it bothersome that someone on the side of the table is giggling and it makes it hard to talk?
You spent your afternoon learning how
You
to
already
fly,
do that to
correct?
Christian.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is that all you plan to do with your day?
Turtle? I think so.
Okay. Give me a strength or dexterity check to see sort of how much you improve over the course of the day.
What?
Give me a strength or dexterity check to sort of determine like how much you've improved your strength or your agility, like
21.
21. Okay. So yeah, with a 21, after Lace leaves to go back towards his meditation chamber to sort of recuperate, you spend the rest of the day training. You spend much of your time finding tall trees out on the borders of the flower field that you sort of are practicing by, jumping off and training your wings.
Yeah.
Sort of as we get towards that later point in the day, you would begin to hear those animals off in the distance, and you would turn your eyes. I believe you saw it, so I won't make you make a perception check. You would have seen a flock of animals, assorted animals, and the shepherd heading it all. You would see your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you have to do?
Oh, I roll back into. Remember, we went over this already.
Right.
I roll into the river.
Right. Yeah. So.
And I kind of float downstream for a little bit.
Yeah.
Autistic behavior.
He doesn't know what to do.
I see.
I'm not a big fan of this one. So yeah, you roll back into the river.
He's going in for the right now.
So, like, how far do you want to go down the river?
Okay, Jesus Christ, switch with me.
What was that?
What was the bit?
What was the bit?
Happy April Fool's. The bit was that he was DMing, but.
We didn't get that far.
Ha!
Huh?
I don't go too far back into the river.
Okay.
I just float a
Okay.
little bit down.
I could have used that time to get the.
And then I
DM.
probably once I
Don't worry.
have like visual distance, I kind of just like sit upon the bank.
My drink's on the other counter.
What's beyond the river bend? Waiting just beyond the river bend. It's just Turtle laying there all soaked and wet.
Unironically, that music in that movie is fire.
It is.
Sucks that the movie's kind of
Okay.
Remember when we saw?
I've got a map up on the thing in a second. I just can't get my
I had forgotten.
my stuff to work.
Me too.
Okay, where we last left off, if you will all recall, everybody welcome back to session 82, Kindness Needed. After retrieving 2 more dragon masks, the party has officially collected 3 of the apparent 5 dragon masks. Now, with them safely in your possession, you arrived back at your bastion, safe and sound, ready for the week-long break before the rendezvous with the Princess Shadow, where you guys update them on what you guys accomplished. As you guys have this week of sort of rest and relaxation, a sort of respite from the large grand adventure at hand, a couple of you guys took on a few different side quests, namely Robin, Kasari, and your other good friend Griffin arrived into town. Lace and Turtle, you guys spent much of the day practicing on how to fly. And Cora, you spent a lot of the day specifically with Amelia?
Yeah.
Thank you. Specifically with Amelia. She's a character I made. You'd think I know her name. In order to...
Yeah.
Yes. The ex-wife of the inventor.
The widow.
Widow. Thank you. The widow is a proper word. Creating a mural, a stained glass mosaic, if you will, for a commission for the pirate captainess, the Empress? What's happening?
Ignore it. Empress.
The Empress, it cannot, we've been over this, I cannot
I know, that's why I'm
ignore
saying
it.
ignore it.
I cannot!
You got a Facebook friend suggestion from someone from high school. That's it. You happy?
I was only showing it to Christian, but then Christian wanted to make a big show of it.
Okay.
I don't want to make a big show of it. I thought Harrison would have found it amusing.
Right, okay. So,
The Empress.
you're making a mosaic for the Empress, and as we left off, the sun was beginning to set as your first day, having a bit of a, not necessarily unproductive, but a bit of a more calmer paced day comes to an end as you guys watch. The sun is closing out. You guys watch as the day begins to shift. You can see the soft pinks and pale yellows that stain the ruffled sheet of clouds that sweep across those towering mountain ranges in the distance begin to slowly fade into a dark blue before slowly the stars begin to come out and the lights around you twinkle out. You can see the cherry blossom leaves, lush and freshly fallen, are still floating through any of the open windows of your bastion. You can see there's a fresh new growth of spiked buds that can be seen nestled among some of those lower branches. And as the night begins to settle in, someone has you seen, hung up lights, some sort of magical orbs of some kind, possibly a light cantrip that has been cast over and over again, but in a more permanent fashion to string across all of the lower branches of the cherry blossom tree at the center of your guys' bastion. Doesn't look like it's complete yet. Only a couple lights shine through, but even so, it lights up a lot of that center square of your guys' town. So as the sun begins to set and the night begins to roll in over Pericarp, you guys going to bed, or is there anything you guys would like to do with the night?
Have we like, is this like pre-dinner, post-dinner?
With who?
Like everyone.
Oh,
I've
dinner?
seen-
It's up to you guys. If you guys want to have a dinner.
Who wants stew?
Yeah.
Did we, I thought, did we end up going? Okay, so it's okay. Wait, no. Did we end up going to Duelridge?
You said that you were picking up. All you were doing was picking up food to bake,
Yeah.
and then you were either going to bake today or tomorrow morning, and then do the bake sale tomorrow.
Can I just set up everything so that it's ready for tomorrow?
Yeah,
Like
so then
anything
set it
anything that's non-perishable, I'm gonna set it out
Okay.
in like a very meticulously organized manner so that it's almost like stations.
Mhm.
Because I'm gonna be making plain chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna be
Okay.
making blueberry poppy seed muffins.
Fantastic.
Or actually huckleberry poppy seed
Cute.
muffins. I'm gonna make some cheese danishes.
Mhm.
I love those things. Oh, I love
Cheese
cream
danishes are great. What do you
cream
want?
cheese danishes are so
They're
good.
amazing.
Danish, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was it. That was the end of the sentence.
I was trying to think if I would make anything else. Should I just make 3 or should I make 4 different dishes?
8?
You could just make basic bread.
Oh yeah, and then I'll make some loaves of bread.
And some loaves of bread. Okay. And some loaves of bread.
I think that's gonna take a really long time.
Oh, I
But
mean,
I've got
are
a
you-
week. So
Yeah, how are you do? You don't have to do the bakes tomorrow. You can
yeah,
also do it.
I'll just start preparing.
Start
I'll start making the bread tomorrow. Maybe,
Okay,
and
okay.
then the cookies closer. To
Letting the you can set the yeast out to rise
Mhm.
or something overnight. Guys,
I
I've
don't know
made
how to
bread
do
once in my life. Okay, as you begin to set everything up, you guys, to anyone that is walking into the kitchen, we'll get into what Lavro did. Probably we can say it happens tomorrow morning to stay on track. Or actually, Lavro is not here.
Okay.
Lavro is the only person that does not walk into this dinner. We will say.
Oh, is
As
it
he
still
was
in his
sick.
ring?
He was sick. He was feeling the mana sickness
Oh, that's
in his
right.
tower, which is what you were up in your tower feeling sick all day, because you still had all of those mana points, the
Yep.
mana sickness points. So Lavro is still up in his tower as you guys make
Did I
your
not
way
get the
into dinner.
spellcaster me to heal it?
Hmm?
Did I not get whatever the spell is that removes it?
Greater restoration. You got
Yeah.
1 point of greater restoration
I
healed.
got one. Oh, okay.
So you're still feeling pretty mana sick up in your tower. You can ask Durian the next day.
4 left.
I think Durian just that's
well, I
why
don't
you
have
were so
3
sick.
left because I get a long rest, right?
Yeah.
So I'd have 3 left.
But we'll get into what happened at the end of your day as the 3 of you guys, Ancora, Turtle, and Lace, you guys walk into the center kitchen. You guys can see the very homely interior of this place is aglow with the hearth that is on fire as there is bread baking, and you can smell the fresh scent of freshly baked goods that are being set out as you see Robin wearing an apron, I assume, of some kind. What's Robin's baking outfit?
He's probably got like a, instead of like a white button up, I think he's wearing a green one.
Oh,
Because
cute.
it's easier to keep, or it's less likely to, like, you'll see the stains.
Sure. You
Brown
mean instead of a
pants.
green one, a white one?
Yeah, green
Okay.
one instead of a white one. And he normally wears a white shirt, I think.
Wouldn't flour show up more on a green? No, up to you, girl.
I don't know.
okay.
He's wearing a green shirt, he's wearing brown pants that are like kind of loose and flowy.
Heard.
And he's got like a leaf embroidered apron.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh yeah, you guys walk in as you see Robin cooking away in the kitchen, baking away in the kitchen. Little apron in.
You look cute. I guess. I don't. What do you want us to say?
No, I don't know. You walk in if you guys are going to bed. It depends on if you guys are going to bed, if you guys are going to stay and eat dinner. Up to you guys.
I don't know. I've been working on stained glass all day, so I'm just here to take
You know
a
how to
break.
stain glass?
Staining glass. It's a more timely process of using metallic powders and kiln and firing it so that the actual stain sticks to the glass. It's not just like painting it, but
Right. So, do you know how to do that or not?
No, I could learn, but I'm just assembling glass.
Assembling already stained glass.
Yes, cutting
Where did you
it.
get the stained glass?
I bought it in town.
There's a stained glass retailer in town?
Oh yeah, we have a bunch. Hi, I'm Durian.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of building supplies.
And stained glass falls into that category? You know what? Hey,
Hi.
not my city. It's just a weird thing to be selling at like a hardware store.
I think it's.
We have software. Oh wait, that's already a word. Never mind. Never mind.
You idiot.
Oh,
You fool!
You cannot say that. I am
I
the
can
prince.
say whatever I damn
I am
well
the prince.
please.
You are nothing here.
What?
What?
Huh?
We're cousins.
Are you?
I think.
I think
It's
like
possible.
distantly.
So it'd be
it's
okay.
possible that we are cousins.
So it's all right then.
Okay. As the night
Yeah.
so we're gonna move on. From
Shut that one down real quick.
So what has everyone been up to over I guess our day of respite or our day?
I was teaching Turtle to fly.
That's cool.
It was good. I'm Turtle now.
He was, he flew down.
I landed in
Well?
the river a few times.
Well, was it pretty bad?
don't think it was that bad.
Oh no! Somebody else talk about what they did during the week.
I mean, I've been baking, but
Yeah, I've been working on a art piece. Speaking of which,
They stay in class.
Yes.
so tell us more about this piece, Ancora. I want to know. Like,
Yeah. It is not for us or for me. It is for the Empress. Speaking of which, I'm going to go pay her a visit in a few days to drop it off.
Do you know where she is?
well,
Do
well,
courier pigeons exist in D&D?
Let me see.
Yeah.
I thought it was pronounced
we-
carrier.
are we welcome?
I thought it
to
was
come
pronounced-
along?
Yeah, well, you have that
Courier.
mark on your
Yeah.
hand, don't you?
Courier.
Yeah.
Then I could probably just use that to find the location that is from there after all.
Oh, how?
Because I can teleport if I have something that's from
Oh,
somewhere.
I didn't even think about that.
So I just use that and then we're good.
That's true.
It's too. But yeah,
And
This has
as
been great.
okay, and as day one begins to come to a close, as the stars begin to come out, you guys begin to close out your first day. That is the end of day one. You guys can all take a long rest.
Hooray!
Everyone except Lavro.
Haha.
As everyone,
Awesome. No long rest.
as everyone begins to settle in for the night, Lavro,
Okay.
up in your wizard's tower, feeling pretty sick as this mana sickness begins to overtake a lot of your. It's hard to explain. Almost like it feels like your blood is running cold.
Gross.
And
Gross.
as there's this almost like noxious fume about your magic. Like whenever it's almost like congestion but in the form of magic. And as you feel like that need to cast a spell here and there, it almost feels like you're having to like blow your nose of like the overproduction of magic
Blow my load.
in your system.
Oh, please.
I absolutely
Too built
hate
up.
this, and I think that you should leave the table.
You made me blow my load.
Fools, right?
You decided I had to.
And yes, as you're beginning to kind of like just begin to experience some of those really bad symptoms of mana sickness, you sort of close your eyes, try to get some more sleep this off as best you can, and all of a sudden, you hear it from the corner of your room.
Oh, I forgot.
What did you guys do?
Oh!
We didn't do anything.
Oh my god, is he in my bag still? He's not getting out. I'm keeping him in there.
What do
Is
you
it,
do,
is it
Lavro?
my bag?
You look over and your bag of holding is beginning to shake.
Ah.
I think he's coming out whether or not you want him to or not.
No, I don't have anything. I can't do anything right now. Can I take a chain and tie the bag closed?
You're gonna take a chain?
He's not getting.
Where are you finding a chain, Lavro?
I have rope somewhere, I'm sure.
Sure, you can find some
I'm
rope.
gonna tie him in the bag. He's not getting
You're
out
just
of the
tying
bag.
the bag?
I'm tying, like, you know, like if you have a bag with pockets on it.
Yeah.
You can tie a rope around and the pockets can't open.
Yeah, this is true. The bag doesn't really squish per the nature of it being a magical bag. It has like an interior inside of it.
Yeah,
But like you can just tie. It's like tying a rope around a pole. Like it's on there.
He's not getting out.
All right, sure. Just make a sleight of hand check for me.
He's not getting
Strength or sleight of
Yeah.
hand.
He's not getting
Strength of hand.
out. It's dirty 20.
Damn. What is your dexterity?
+2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you tie a rope around it. As you lean down
Not.
and you begin to kind of like coil this rope around, you see the bag begins to shake, and the rope is on there pretty well. But like you watch as the bag is shaking. Lavro, you don't just see it shake. You see
Just kidding.
a spot form.
A spot?
What?
Almost like
Damn.
a stain.
Oh
A
god.
stain.
Like someone has dropped ink
Oh my god, he's coming
Onto
on
the
my
bag.
bag.
onto the bag or like ink on a thing of fabric, and you watch as that ink begins to grow. You watch as almost like a large black stain on the side of the bag begins to grow, larger and larger.
I know what I need to do.
And then suddenly you're staring through it and you realize it isn't just a stain, it's a hole.
He's breaking a hole in my
It's
bag.
a hole being broken into your bag of holding, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Right now it's just the size of a quarter, but it's growing.
Okay, fine. I'm letting him out of the bag and I'm putting him inside my cast iron pot. He's going into my soup bowl, which is very
Just talk
big.
to him. Max, with
No.
your-
How are you letting him out?
I'm gonna be like, you know when you, it's like when you have a trap set up, like
Okay.
a big bowl with a stick holding it up, and I'm dumping him out of the bag into there that I'm smacking the stick away.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, you... Explain that to me one more time?
So, it's like this,
Yes, alright, okay.
and then there's a little stick here holding
Yeah, I'm
it up.
following you.
And then I open the pocket and I dump the pocket he's in. There's nothing else in there. I'm dumping him underneath the pot. And then I'm pushing him into the...
Like he's a rabbit in a trap?
Yes, because
Okay.
he's breaking my stuff.
So you watch as, at this point now, the hole that's spreading is almost as big as, not just a quarter, but you're watching as it's almost the size of like a pretty well, like a
Breaking my
decent
damn
sized,
bag.
like a decent sized cookie. Like we're at the point where like it's growing to like a few inches in diameter, and you hurry over and with nothing left to do, you pop open, you
Put him
set
in
up
my
this
pot.
trap, and you pop open the the pocket lid of your bag, the pocket. What's the what's the word I'm looking for?
What?
What?
Just a pocket, I guess. I'm thinking.
Latch?
Yeah, latch. Sure. Flap.
Flap, I think.
Flap.
Is the official term.
Yeah, the official term. The flap, and as you do, you watch as the rattling. Actually, sorry, it would sound more like as bones begin to clatter out, and as you go to trip your trap, you watch as bones go scattering in all directions, not just one. You watch as
Oh my god,
tick,
you
tick, tick.
scattered.
You watch as just bones go flying. As make a dexterity, just a straight dexterity saving throw to see how fast.
Saving throw?
Actually, probably not a saving throw. You're right. This is a check, a dexterity check.
So
Yeah?
it doesn't do anything.
Okay, what'd
I
you
can re-roll.
What was the first roll?
An 11.
Okay. You watch as bones go flying across the room. It's just like bones are scattering, and all of a sudden you drop the trap, and you do catch a couple like femur bones in there, and then you see a bunch of other bones go smattering across the room. As you're looking around, your head, Lavro, is pounding. This congestion is like growing in your nose, like you feel that sickness, like just like thick in your body, and it's effort to have to stand up and trap a skeleton. And as you do, and you hear like the bones begin to rattle around the room, you quickly have to scan, and you watch as they lie there, dormant. And then suddenly, and then you watch as they begin to form back
in
together.
Zelda?
Oh yeah, like when you kill a skeleton in Zelda, and
I'm
then you
taking
watch
his
as
head. I'm finding his skull.
make an investigation check for me.
Macabre.
12.
A 12? No, yeah, easy enough. I mean, it's a skull, a human skull. You begin to look around, and you see forming, rattling, not too far from the trap, so you're really close to trapping his head. You watch as Bartholomew's head is rolling, and you
Debbie.
watch as he's rolling his way towards his rib cage.
Well, I'm taking his head and I'm putting it under the pot.
As you begin to approach, you hear, hello, where am I?
I'm putting you in the pot.
Where? What?
Poor guy.
Get in.
Which one are you? Hello?
Pot now.
Yes, dear.
My name is Bartholomew.
I know what your
Edward
name is. You're
Archibald
going into
III.
the pot.
I refuse to be treated as if I am a common household origami project.
Well, you're going in the pot regardless.
You watch as he begins to roll, and he rolls as he does. He goes and he hits against his ribcage, and you watch as he begins to connect back to
I'm
his
kicking
ribcage.
his head
And then his
into
body
the pot.
and his ribcage begin to roll as he tries to connect to his other body pieces.
I'm kicking him like a soccer ball into the pot.
He's connected to his ribcage now.
Okay, I'll kick his ribcage into the
His
pot.
bones.
You make a dexterity check
He's only bones.
against each other as he's rolling, as he goes, I
Okay, well,
refuse
re-rolling
to
with
be
my magic
treated in
social
such a way.
That doesn't do anything. I hope he has a bad dexterity because I'm cooked.
Oh, by the way, you do have a point of exhaustion at this point. That is
Why?
something here. You're sick.
Oh. Does it go away with long
So
rest
roll-
or does it go away with every day?
Goes away with every
Every 24 hours?
it's every 24 hours, yeah.
That sucks. Well, exhaustion doesn't do anything though right now.
It gives you disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh, well then I got a 12.
Where the hell is my wait, guys, where the hell is my dice?
I got
Can't-
really
If he
hungry.
doesn't have
Sorry.
dice, he can't roll.
Oh yeah, sorry, you do have how many points do you have?
4? Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, I don't know where my D20 is. We're just gonna roll. Oh, I like trapped it somewhere because I put it in prison. Because I was rolling really bad last time I
let's
played.
hope you roll a 2. Did you roll a natural 20?
I'm sorry, what did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Okay, you watch as you go to try and kick this head, and as you do, he rolls with his rib cage, and he attaches his arm to him, and you feel a bony arm grab
He
at
should
your
have
leg, and he's gonna
disadvantage
try
because
and
he
tug.
has no arms or legs.
Well, he's just attached an arm. As he rolled really well. As he's gonna grab your leg, like your ankle, and he's gonna try and yank you down to the floor. Please make a strength
Strength?
contest check.
I'm not gonna win. Yeah, I'm not
You have
winning that.
disadvantage.
It does not matter.
You have disadvantage.
It does not matter.
Would you
I
roll?
got a 2.
He got like a 7. As you go to try and like run across the room to grab him, he grabs at your ankle, and then all of a
This is
sudden
like
the
Looney
world goes top over as you fully fall flat on your back.
Does it make a loud sound as he falls to the ground? Like,
Oh,
you hear a thud?
a thud, but like, is this his tower over here?
Oh,
Yeah,
or
I'm
did we
so
agree?
far away,
It's
girl.
not.
Or did we? So this
No,
is.
that is my tower. I'm very far
In
away.
the later versions of the Bastion, it will be connected to the main house.
I was gonna say
Eventually.
eventually you wanted to connect it, but for now you had it far away,
It
right?
is far away
I
still.
forgot he just doesn't have like just like an extra one in there.
I can't believe that the crux of Lavro is Lieutenant Dan.
The crux of me is Harmony giving me 5 points of I can't cast spells.
I had 6, so.
Yeah, you got all of them removed!
Well, someone was very proactive about removing them, and someone was in a race.
Suddenly,
Whatever.
suddenly you watch as the room turns over, and you are staring up at the ceiling as you begin to look around, and you hear as there is an arm grabbing you and then yanking you. And as you feel an arm yank, you hear, "Yeah, how does this one feel?" As you get pulled.
Would he be
and
taking damage from being in my bag when it was magically charged?
your bag, you took your bag off.
Yeah, but it's still magically charged. So
No,
I think he
because
should
that
be
was
getting hit.
That was an extra dimensional space on the
hate this
interior
guy.
of said
Outside.
bag.
I hate this guy.
It was simply so you could not utilize and hold
He's a
on to
big
the bag.
Bastard.
As-
No, the bag should still be in my lamp.
apple.
I never took it out with me because it was still magically charged.
The bag is no longer magically charged. It's been
Oh, it's
24
not?
hours. No,
It has?
yeah, they don't, all the items
Oh, then
only
I
have
should
one.
then I should be at 3 charges, not 4.
It was the
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, so I'm at 3.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're at 3. Yeah,
So
sorry,
then
you're
I'll
at
be
3.
going after today. I'll be going down to 2.
Wow, you're at 3.
Yeah, I know, but later I'll be going down to 2.
Yes, yeah.
This
It's
is better
24.
than
It's
3.
24 hours. The items, the magical items are no
So
longer
how many
charged.
days has it been since we got out? 1?
1.
Okay.
As you begin to hear, as you get yanked,
I
and
can still
as
cast
you do,
cantrips, right?
yeah, you can. Cantrips are fine. As you get yanked and you feel your body get pulled, and all of a sudden, you feel as your leg drops into nothingness. And then suddenly you feel your leg drop into nothingness. You're
Is he
getting
putting you in
yanked
the bag?
into
Putting
a bag
me
of
in the
holding.
bag?
You're getting yanked into a bag of
I'm
holding.
casting Acid
Lavro-
Splash on him.
Sure,
I'm
absolutely.
burning his bones.
Make an attack roll, or is it
No,
saving
it's a
throw?
saving throw.
Okay, sure, absolutely.
If you get put in the
Okay.
bag, you're cooked. Wait.
Is that a magical effect?
Yes. It's a cantrip.
His
Okay.
advantage.
What
do
is
you get?
it?
It's a dex save.
A dex save?
You're cooked. You can't breathe in there.
18.
Fail. 20.
What? Really?
Die.
Thank God.
You okay? Sure. Yeah. Make it roll attack, or what? Roll the damage.
I'm targeting his arm. I'm gonna melt it.
Okay, sure.
Chicken so bad.
Oh.
Actually, yeah. Okay. All right. You know what? Pause. Sorry. He's gonna.
What? He's gonna what? Cast a spell with his one arm? He's gonna counterspell my cantrip? Is that what he's gonna do? I have a gun. I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. He's gonna. This is so stupid.
How the hell is he lugging me with one arm?
You can roll that damage.
I did. He takes 10 acid.
Okay.
I hate this guy.
He's gonna absorb elements.
Why? You know what? Fuck this guy. I'm gonna cast a spell so we both explode.
Okay, hold
Because
on,
that's what
sorry.
happens. I roll on the wild magic table whenever I cast a spell with a charge.
He's gonna absorb elements. If
Okay.
you roll on the wild magic table the first time you try and cast with a charge.
Okay, I'm gonna counterspell it.
The absorb elements?
Yes.
Okay.
We're both
So you're-
rolling. I'm rolling on the table.
So it doesn't counterspell.
Yeah, but it does something
so
else
he still
now.
absorbs it.
Yeah, but now we're
Yeah,
gonna
roll.
explode.
Okay, yeah, you reach out, instinctively you reach out to counterspell, and then suddenly you feel your body begin to grow
Do I lose
hotter
a charge
and
when I
hotter.
cast spells, or do I
No,
keep them?
you keep
That
the
sucks.
charge. As you begin to feel your
Spend wild
body
magic too.
heat up
I
and
hate this guy.
warm up, and suddenly you feel this overflow of magic spill out of you as you try to concentrate on just this one bit of magic, and this flood, this gate opens all of a sudden.
Is the new table?
Where the hell is the new table?
I can't find it.
hell are you talking about? This is what Lavro was doing the entire time you guys were busy
Yeah, I
last
get
session.
tormented by this guy I hate.
You trapped. Okay, I just need to clarify
but
something.
I wasn't the one who decided we
You
want to
put
take him and
him-
not kill him. I wanted to kill him.
Even worse.
Because ruthlessness is
Mercy upon ourselves. Great. Ruthless.
You guys get, like, philosophical. I didn't like that.
Where's the apple smile?
He's happy.
Oh my God, Drew is in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna have Willem make a
Maybe
sting
9
attack
apples.
on this man.
To make a block of apple.
Can I bring him out?
Apple.
Or is he gone?
Apple block.
You say Willem is for sure taking a rest.
Boo.
We're watching Delicious in Dungeon right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start watching right now.
Okay.
You found it?
What do? I roll a.
Roll a D100, so you can roll a D10 and then the.
Okay, which one? It doesn't matter.
The
This one
percentile
will
dice.
be the high number. It's a 9. It is a 99.
Oh, wow!
For the new table?
Yes.
You rolled a
that's pretty
99?
good.
Next page.
Yes. A pillar of wild magic explodes from you, and you gain all expended sorcery points.
That's not super helpful,
That
is
doesn't
it?
do anything.
Doesn't really help you now, does
I get
it?
all my sorcery points back. So
You feel as this flood of energy, this gate opens from you, and then all of a sudden, shwoop, you feel as this like magic just floods right back into
Hate
you.
this guy.
Nothing happened. You imploded inward as you take this deep breath. Your
Bastard.
nostrils are beginning to sting with that like faint iron that is hitting. Your senses, kind of overwhelming your senses as the magic begins to kind of overwhelm you. As you do that, Bartholomew is going to.
I'm gonna beat on him with my staff.
You're gonna
Beat him
Yeah.
off.
Beat on him.
Beat him off with
Oh.
my staff. Do what you said.
This is so stupid.
You're the one who did this.
Bartholomew is going to reach his hand out, and he's going to go. Oh no, you don't! Can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Fighting with the bag man.
Does a 16
Is that like a homebrew
save?
character in D&D, the bag man?
Without
that cons,
disadvantage?
like, bags of
No,
holding?
why do I have disadvantage? It's a saving
I
throw.
don't
You're-
Do you have disadvantage on saving throws or just
Yeah, just ability
Just
checks.
ability
Okay.
checks.
But yes.
even with?
That's
only
level
level
3.
That's level 3.
Okay. Oh yeah, and it's been one day of you having
Yeah.
the concurrent charges, so you've only got
Well,
one.
no, I got 17.
Okay, 17.
So I got a 14
Okay,
plus 3.
that just
Fails.
fails.
Yeah, 'cause he's at 18 DC.
As he's not an insanely high spellcaster,
Big old bitch.
but that
What do you mean not insanely high? That's the same level DC Austin has.
I'm at 19, if not 20.
Isn't that 'cause of an item though?
I'm at 19.
He's also multi-classed.
Boss is not
That
like
doesn't,
that.
that doesn't change anything.
Yeah,
No,
well, I figured
Bartholomew
you
is.
split your regardless. Yeah, Bartholomew is multi-class.
He's multi-class is a spell save of 18?
He's a level
no, I
40
was
caster.
kidding. I was kidding.
was
He's
like,
an
holy shit,
old
what
ass
level
wizard
is this
though.
guy, bro?
No. He casts he's literally not that high of a level.
You just suck at this.
He casts Hold Person, a 2nd level spell.
I hate this.
He, as he points at you, you watch as your whole body
Legendary resistance.
freezes up. You are not wearing the mask.
Yeah, I am.
You took the
You
mask
said the items
off.
are not charged anymore.
You put the mask back on.
Why? If my items are not charged, why
All
am I
right,
not
you
attuned
legend.
to
All right,
them?
fine. Sure. You've got the mask still attuned.
Why would I not attune to my items if they're not dangerous?
You had the mask back attuned. We'll say, just to clarify, point of clarification, your items are back on.
Okay.
Is everyone's dragon masks back on?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't have mine
No?
You don't have yours on?
on. No.
Okay.
It's in my room.
Lace loves his dragon mask.
Yeah,
he wears
yours
it all the
stays
time.
on. Yours stays on. Sure.
Dragon mask.
I'm assuming that when you guys are like at ease, they're probably like sitting on your heads or something like
No,
that, so your
he's
face
wearing
is
it
showing.
at all times.
Oh, okay, cool. Sure,
Except when he's
sure.
eating, he'll like do that. He
Raise
doesn't
it.
eat though, but just for like manners.
For manners, he'll raise the mask. Okay, Robin's is fully off.
It's in his room somewhere.
And Robin threw it in like the bottom. He like threw it, kicked it under the bed.
No, he's got it in like a nice,
Yeah, sure. Have it.
box under his bed.
Is it a lead box?
We have a lead
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? You have one lead box.
Okay, can I have the one lead box?
If you ask nicely, I guess I could give it to you.
May I have it? I would like to put my mask in it.
What's the magic word?
The magic word is I can't look cooler than you at all times, so I have to put the mask away somehow.
How did you know that? Yeah, here you
I
go.
don't know you.
Okay. You legendary resistance this.
Yes.
Fantastic. That's a burnt legendary
I
resistance
don't
against
care.
Bartholomew
It's one
the
day.
skeleton.
I hate this
As
guy.
okay.
And now he
As
casts power word kill.
as you feel
Oh,
your
okay.
body begin to freeze up, and then you watch as a bamf of magic comes out of your
That's a good idea.
dragon mask as you watch as he begins to like startle backwards at the bamf of magic as he's just gonna try and still keep pulling you. Please make another strength contest.
Was the lead box the infernal puzzle box?
Yes, it was.
Then Lace has a really fun 20 minutes with Robin showing him how to unlock and
Unlock
relock
it,
the
sure.
puzzle box.
Was strength check?
Yeah.
11.
Oh my god. Here, sorry, I'll have him roll as well. Oh my god, Bartholomew is rolling not great, but better
Just
than
a little
you.
bit better than
I
me.
swear to God, better than you. Oh, that was a 17. You can come check. But
Goose mode?
I hate
consistently,
this
he's
guy.
not rolling a lot higher.
Fine. I hate this guy. I'm gonna kill him. That's what
He
my
is
goal
his-
is now to kill
You
him.
did just do something. He's
I
going
did.
to. He's going to yank you, and then suddenly you watch as the room around you
What a goose.
goes black.
There's a goose mode on my notes.
And then-
it's a little goose that just comes running around and changes the
Lavro,
color of my
You watch as a bag closes around you,
Shoot.
and then
Well, I'm just gonna go my bottle.
you are in a bag of holding.
I'll go my bottle.
Oh my god.
You disappear into your bottle.
Yeah, I could be in there for 10 hours.
Yeah, okay. The
I guess
air
I'm just sitting
gets
here all night.
sucked out, and then suddenly,
Lavro's gonna show me, you look extra bony today, Lavro.
this is so stupid. Yeah, you're stuck in the bag of holding.
I guess that's why why we wouldn't have found him.
Yeah, I hate this fucking stupid bitch.
As
skeleton.
Libro, you are now in this bag of
Well, I'm
holding.
taking a long rest in here.
Great.
Pick up your blindfold.
That is.
You know what? I can
The
survive
end of the
infinitely inside this bag because
is
I
true.
can just keep going back in my bottle every 8 hours.
And you have soup.
And I have soup, so I can live forever in this bottle.
This is true. The morning.
What a miserable life.
The morning comes as the rest of you wake
I'm
up.
sure we have guards,
peacefully.
no?
Sure, yeah. You've
So
got
he
like,
can't
I
leave
think
the
you have
tower.
5. You have
So
5.
he can't leave the tower.
I thought we had like 10.
You definitely had like. I think
And we also
5
we
to
have the
7.
brazier of fireballs, or
Mhm.
of the fire elemental, so he
You
can't.
do. I
leave-
think Turtle was the one, or not Turtle.
No, it was Robin.
Was it Robin?
Robin bought it.
Robin or Durian were the ones that were keeping track of some of the household bastion items.
I just know Robin bought it.
Spoons, forks.
I don't know who has
What did
it.
I buy?
I hope he knows
Um,
that when
how
my
many-
magic points are gone, I am beating him to death. But I'm gonna beat him within an inch of life.
You on life.
I hate this guy.
Before we would have taken a rest, I would have cast a spell.
What spell?
Tasha's
Tasha's caustic
bubbling
brew.
cauldron.
Oh, bubbling cauldron.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Okay, oh, whoa.
I believe he's casting
Who
a
let
spell.
her do that? bitch is snoring.
I think nature let her do that. And nature can take away what it gives.
She pays the bill, nice.
She definitely taking those.
Speaking of which,
As the veil of night lifts, giving way again to a beautiful soft sky, you see that there is a chill wind blowing about the place. It looks like possibly it could be winter's last snow this fine morning. However, even the brisk wind is not enough to stop you guys from the immense sense of calm that washes over you. It's a new day, it's a new dawn.
It's a new
Oh my god,
And-
the song.
You realize that
We're feeling good.
it's quiet.
Yeah, whatever.
Where's
LeBro
LeBro?
is saying.
Whatever.
It's a little. It's just.
I probably would have made him like soup or something.
Sure, yeah, you can if you want to come bring him breakfast.
Could I bring him like a
Please
full
beat this
breakfast?
guy to death. I hate
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
Like a
would
warm
I
meal.
also be able to accompany you?
Sure.
And I'll go with.
Great, yeah. Everyone can go and visit LeBro.
Oh, like I wrote him a little card that says "Get
Yeah,
well
get
soon,"
well
but
soon.
it's soon is spelled S-E-W-N.
Oh, because you can't spell.
Oh my god.
And also, because he knows fabric.
Robin like knocks
Sewn.
on the door.
So and get well sewn.
He goes,
Austin?
That.
Bro,
Was fun. It was like casting.
how are you doing in there? We brought you some breakfast. Can you come in? Are you decent?
No response.
I know you sleep naked sometimes.
He might just be asleep. I mean, I think we could do you think he'd be like opposed if we just walked in?
No,
and,
we should
like,
just leave
He
it
stripped
outside.
in front of us before. I opened the door.
Oh.
LeBro.
Oh.
Dude, he's a freak.
I look inside.
You walk in, you see a beautiful wizard's tower. It's not entirely complete, but you do see there's a couple different rugs in here. You can see the area in here is like pretty sparse with like a few unremarkable chairs. There's like a sideboard, LaRose, or any other decorations you would have put in here.
I have my little pond.
But yeah, there is like a small little like pond, almost like a koi fish area that Lavro has put together. You do see there's like a nice tasteful like painting above like a hearth. The hearth is put out, however.
This place is really nice. LeBro, I love what you've done with the place. Where are you though?
I was gonna say, where is he? I don't see him.
I don't.
Is there another
see
level
him.
to this tower?
Yeah, there is like
Oh,
you
there's
notice
an
there's
observatory above me.
yeah
Let's
you
go
notice
up.
that there is a staircase that winds all the way up.
Let's go up. As
Oh.
I'm holding this tray of food,
Yeah.
I go up.
Make your way up. It is a beautiful skylight observatory. You can see right now the
I'm gonna
shutters
close
are
the door behind you.
sure. Yeah, the shutters are closed.
Cold air out.
So you do not actually see the sky, but you can see that just like the sliver as the sun is beginning to peek through as to where you would be able to normally pull the lever to undo the top and reveal the entire night sky. You can see there's a massive telescope that is still in the process of being completed and finished, but
Wonderful.
is kind of in the middle
Is
of the
Mr.
room.
Bones there?
You do not see anyone.
Where is he?
Does it
I don't know.
look like how it normally? Like, does it look like?
You make an investigation check.
Can I sniff him out?
Because I'm a ranger.
Okay.
Would
Like
I
an
also be able to
advantage?
make an investigation?
So what'd you roll?
A natural one.
You look around. Wow.
This place is a
Is
mess.
Oh, wow, he hasn't decorated much in here.
Can I try and sniff LeBro out?
Yeah, make a perception check with
Um,
advantage.
19 for an investigation.
And 19 is investigation.
Yeah.
You begin to look
Well,
around.
does that because I can also re-roll.
Yeah,
if
no,
that
that's fine.
doesn't
Yeah, with a
do
19, no, that's fine. You begin to look around and you notice that, especially this upper area, this observatory, doesn't look touched. Doesn't look like it's been used since this has been put together. Doesn't look like the skylight has been used. Like from like you notice that like there's not necessarily dust, but it just doesn't look like anyone's been up here with a 19, at least since it's been built. With a natural one, yeah, I mean you've got your opinions. You're thinking about the interior design of this place.
But 20. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
25. You begin to sniff out. You don't smell Lavro scent
You
up
smell
here,
bones.
but you do smell the lingering scent of Lavro downstairs.
Okay, I go back down.
Yeah, you go down and you kind of follow this invisible scent trail, and as you do, it guides you towards a cot not too far from the hearth. And as you look into the hearth, there's logs and there's coal, so it looks like this was burning at some point, but as you begin to like look in, you smell that burnt cinder smell. Like this was lit not that long ago. But as you begin to notice, it's the logs inside are wet. It's wet wood. Someone has poured water into this hearth to just,
You
burn
know, you
out.
should probably get the fire going, LeBro. I think it'll be good for you. Where are you? Hello?
You smell that lingering scent, but it's not potent enough for him to be here. He's not in here.
Maybe
But
he
someone
went down
has-
to like the river. or the
Someone
hot
has
spring.
put the hearth out,
I
as
did-
if they were leaving for the day. As you begin to look around also with, what'd you roll?
25.
A 25? Lavro's stuff aren't in here either. You look around to his equipment.
Can I track
nothing.
his footsteps as a ranger?
Or anybody's footsteps?
That was a part of your investigation check.
Well, no. At first I was just like looking around the room.
Right.
And now I'm looking for.
if
his
you want to
foot.
walk out the door to dirt,
Sure.
yeah, okay, you walk out the tower in
Okay.
the dirt.
I'll walk out too and I just like look around. Like, I'm
Can I
scanning
roll with
the area.
advantage?
Does your thing give you advantage?
Can I help
I think it
him?
just
I'm
gives you
looking
the
out.
ability to track footsteps. What does it do?
It just gives me the ability. I can, when I'm tracking, I can know the exact number, size, and how long ago they were there.
Yeah, okay, so you have to track.
Can I
So
have
give me-
advantage because Robin's helping me?
Yeah,
Helping him
you're
out.
not
I'm, like,
rolling, but yeah,
scanning.
you can have advantage if he doesn't
Okay.
roll. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Investigation.
Yeah.
27.
A 20. Damn, yeah, a 27. You need to look around, and as you do, it's interesting. You're not noticing any of Lavro's footsteps. You've gotten pretty good at, tracking, having spent this much time with your party, knowing what their tracks looks like. You've been pretty good at covering your tracks when you go places, so you've grown, accustomed to seeing them.
I know what my friend's feet look like.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You're not
What?
seeing his boots anywhere.
And cats.
Am I seeing
Bones?
anything?
Now that you mention it, as you begin to look around for any sort of track, you do notice there's shoes here. It's not shoes that you recognize, though. It is a medium creature, a medium small, but as they're walking, there's very little weight being put into these footsteps. Like someone is light on their feet, dexterous, possibly a rogue of some kind to have such a light
Mm-hmm.
footstep here.
Do
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
What's the good news?
The good news is it is going to be very quiet around here for the foreseeable future.
Oh, okay. And what's the bad news?
I think Lavro got kidnapped.
Wow.
Well,
By the looks of it, it could be me that kidnapped him. It could be someone
Okay.
else very light on their feet.
Do you know which direction?
That way.
well,
Yeah.
are there two?
How long ago were
We
they
go
here?
that way. I start walking. I
By
like.
the looks of it, a couple hours.
It's
Well-
been a couple hours.
Well, shoot. Well, I mean,
I set the food down inside and I start like going that way.
well,
Yeah.
hold on.
I'm gonna help.
Are
direct it.
these footsteps like leaving or entering? the
They're
town?
going away from the building.
I see.
Do I see footsteps coming into the building?
Interesting enough, no.
Okay, so the other weird part is there's no footsteps coming into the building.
Oh my gosh, that's why the fire is out then. They extinguished the fire and then took Laurent out the door because they climbed down the chimney.
You think they
It
killed
was
him?
Gringo Claus.
Gringo Claus!
Oh my God! It's the
But
Christmas
it's not
episode.
That's
It's
the thing.
spring!
When we went outside this morning,
It's
the
snowing
last
outside.
the last bit of winter was here. That's because Gringo Claus passed through last night and he
Oh my God!
and
We
he
got.
stole.
Do you think he has presents for? Let's go with Gringo Claus. I start running after these footsteps.
I'm gonna
Okay.
Actually, skipping.
I'm gonna telepathically communicate with my Periton to go check at the base of the giant tree to see if there's any gifts or anything.
Hi, Ash Ketchum. I'm
Hi,
gonna lean to
Ash.
Robin, and I'm gonna go. I didn't think that Gringo Claus was real.
Of course he's.
What?
I'm not leaving.
Lace
didn't
is like
think he was
skipping
real?
down.
How could you not believe something like that?
He never came to where I grew up. I just never assumed he was.
Well, get used to it. And then I'm gonna turn into a wolf. I'm gonna turn into a wolf, and I'm gonna like nose to the ground.
Oh, start
I'm-
hound
I'm-
dog sniffing?
Yeah.
I'm
Fantastic.
gonna say, Robin, stop it. And can I dispel his transformation?
No, because
Why?
it's not a spell.
Robin,
He's wild shaping.
you can't.
I'm not wild shaping. I'm using my
Oh.
wolf abilities.
Oh,
Oh.
so you're not wild shaping into a wolf.
I'm-
Oh my god, you're like werewolf shape. Okay.
I thought
No,
I could
okay.
Be, I thought I could be like a wolf-like thing.
You can be half wolf, and you can also will yourself to like let the wolf soul take over and become full wolf if you want.
Yeah.
You
Robin,
let it take over and become full wolf.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you watch as fur begins to grow and protrude from his arms. You watch as his ears elongate into wolven ears, and this is different than his wild shape.
This is wrong.
something more. This is
I
something
stop
more
halfway
potent.
through my transformation. I go, what?
Okay, Gringleclaws does not use werewolves to, deliver presents. I think it would be more beneficial if we
Unless Gringleclaw steals children. This isn't Gringleclaw.
He does.
And it's spring.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. You could
I start transforming again.
into a reindeer, transform into a reindeer. Because then if we encounter him, he will think.
I can't smell as well when I'm like that.
Okay, then just transform everything but your nose into a
I
reindeer.
can't do that. Can I do that?
You
Try
can
it.
try. You can certainly try.
Okay, 1 second.
Yes.
I will go full lycanthrope or whatever it is that I am. Then as I'm like that, I'm gonna
Okay.
turn wild shape into a reindeer, everything except my nose and my ears.
To be half wolf, half something else. Fantastic. Robin, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you roll a concentration. So this is essentially for the purposes of this. I'm not gonna say no to this, but this is for the purposes of this. I'm gonna say that this is like maintaining a concentration spell while you are wild shaping. So you are trying to maintain concentration on your wolven form while wild shaping and using your druidic powers to change into something else. So give me a straight concentration check.
Do I add something to that?
Bless you, dear.
What your concentration?
Yeah.
It's just you. It's a charisma check, or no, a con check. Excuse me.
It's not charisma.
Con.
If Drew is still here, what a wild
Wouldn't it
session
be-
to tune into.
Wouldn't it be charisma? Yep. It would be
Yep,
charisma.
yep.
No,
Yeah.
no, concentration is constitution.
But I have a plus 13.
Right, so concentration is constitution.
Oh, it's fine. Constitution, right?
Yeah.
Like a check, not
A saving,
throw.
it is a saving throw.
Oh, 25.
Right, concentration saving throws?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it was a check, it'd be a 21.
Is it 25?
Yeah.
Yeah, you maintain it. You feel as you transform, you watch as Robin's body begins to enlarge, and then suddenly you watch his hooves appear and horns appear, and then he morphs, anamorph style, into a reindeer.
Bucks.
However,
Oh.
his snout is still a wolven snout, and his ears are still wolven ears.
Good? Do I look good?
He can talk, that's right, I forgot.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, who wants to ride me?
Christian is free.
It was for a class.
Nobody laughed at that.
Sorry, I was
can
watching
say it again
Christian
one more
hard
time.
Who
watch
wants
his
to
furry.
ride me?
He's up ahead, yeah. By the
Okay.
way, you do not see presents under the tree.
No one wants to ride me.
Guys,
I will.
okay, we must almost have been naughty because there are no presents underneath the tree.
Oh, damn, you're right.
This is
I'm
not
going.
good.
I'm going.
Well, before, never mind.
We
It's
do-
not important.
It's not. Let's go.
All right,
Okay.
we're gonna start following the trail.
You
When
follow the trails
Robin's half wolf, he's a little weaker.
as you. That makes sense to
I
me.
was gonna
Makes
say I
total
could cast
sense to me.
something to target one of the two.
As you begin to walk, you begin to hear, you begin to see the tracks sort of veer off. Hold on,
Okay.
hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
East. You begin to see. As in chorus says, you begin to watch as the tracks lace.
Robin's like
Point
with
east.
his hooves going. Never eat soggy waffles, right? And you're like, what the hell are you doing?
No, that's canon. That's what that was because Miss Harmony was doing the same thing. You.
Don't call yourself that.
I'm sorry.
You are not my teacher.
Force of habit. As you guys begin to walk east. You begin to hear the sounds of the burbling creek that kind of grows louder in your ears as you watch as the tree line kind of begins to like steady out and reveal that sizable stream that you guys saw yesterday. You can see in the distance the tracks stop, lace at the stream.
But
The stream.
that
the
cannot
stream.
be because Gringleclaws would. this
Maybe
is...
it's not Gringleclaws. It's spring.
Okay, I know that he has come here to take retribution because it is
What
the
have
last.
we done? That's
I don't-
so wrong and so bad.
We've been super
Sure,
naughty.
Sure,
We've been super naughty, I bet.
Sure, we have caused a lot of issues in the world, and sure, we've stolen many items, and sure, we have left a man to die, and sure,
Guys, I
have
lost Gringo Claus's
sure,
tracks.
we have kidnapped Bones, and sure,
I lost Gringo Claus's
Say
tracks.
that again.
I'm gonna like cross the riverbank and see if I can find them again.
Yeah, you begin. Do you just fly over?
While he's
Yeah,
doing that,
yeah.
should we
You
discuss?
fly
No, I
over?
wade through the. Yes, I fly over.
Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna have my Periton fly over.
28.
Sure, I'll also give you advantage because I'm assuming that Robin is also sniffing out.
30.
Fantastic. With a 30, you fly overhead as much as you can. You are positive the tracks are nowhere other than where you saw them as they enter into the lake. It looks like someone waded into the water and floated downstream. However, also with a 30, you do notice there is a large chunk of bark that is missing from one of the nearby trees.
I like go up.
Trying to make a boat?
I'm like here and I go, phoom, like zip over to it and I'm looking at it.
Yeah, you're looking at it. It looks like it's been burned off, but with precision. Someone very good with their hands. Looks like someone with
Like a tinker.
like a tinkerer. Someone, and you notice that not a lot of bark and wood was taken, so someone's still pretty light. Someone that probably wouldn't necessarily need that much material to float down the river, but someone has created
And
some sort of
Cora,
raft to
yes,
float down the
Do
river.
alternative versions of ourselves exist? Asking for a friend.
I suppose.
I'm starting to think my theory of me stealing him is correct.
I mean, it really depends on your interpretation of everything. I suppose that maybe there could be alternate versions of ourselves, but I don't think so. I
Okay,
still think it's
I think they went that way. I would
Okay.
just like, phoom.
You begin to follow this. This river does flow from the mountain caps themselves, so it does flow downwards towards the ocean. So you guys are making your way down from the Nyx mountain peaks as you're following this river down. Are you making a raft as well, or just following the riverbank?
I'm just like kind of flying over the river.
You're flying over, and everyone
I'm
else is following.
I'm also
Yeah.
gonna fly
Yeah.
over.
Okay, yeah. You guys begin to you're flying over with your
Yep.
Periton?
Yep.
Okay.
My
you guys begin
Periton
to
that
follow
looks like
down
a reindeer, by the way.
naturally,
Just so you know.
obviously.
Obviously.
Just to clarify where you guys are going at this point. So, you guys right now, do you see my mouse? You guys right now are in this little crevice
Yeah.
right
Thank you.
here.
Right.
There is a small river that is floating its way down and meeting down with down this mountain towards the split coast.
Okay.
As you guys are making your way down towards the split coast, you begin to follow it for the better part of, the next, I'm gonna say like hour, maybe. I mean, the you guys much quicker, but like the rest of everybody, over the next.
I'm sure that Lovro is so scared right now. I mean, he can't cast
He's just
spells.
so helpless. We must go find
And
him and
he's
rescue
sick.
him.
And we also can make peace with Gringo Claus,
Mm-hmm.
Eventually,
famous goblin tinker of the Republic.
Can we keep following?
Yeah. Eventually, you guys make your way to the split coast. You see in the distance as gentle waves begin to pull at a very pebbly shore, not quite as sandy as you were expecting. You can see there's sort of like roiling stones beneath the water that kind of sound almost like a distant like crowd cheering as like the rocks against the waves begin to kind of roll at this melodic pace. You can see as the land sort of curves out, it forms this massive bay out of this giant. The best way I can say it is this beach that splits into two, a bay that splits out before it reaches a larger, very calm sea. You can see there is a beautiful pebble beach that is coated with a very, very thin layer of snow. You can see in the very, very far distance the Kelek peaks on the other side of the Nyx mountains are covered in snow-capped mountains. You can see on the very, very other end of that, you can see the beginning of the Rose Shore as a few rose-tinted mountains are also peeking over as you guys make your way down from a top bird's eye view towards this pebble sand beach. The split coast, as you guys are following this river down, eventually it meets up with the split coast and you're looking around at a relatively calm and beautiful ocean. You're looking around. Make an investigation check again for me.
So at what point do we just consider him
Advantage 'cause I'm
lost?
sniffing. Advantage because I'm sniffing. Yeah.
With advantage?
Whatever
Yeah,
happened.
sure.
Maybe the same thing that happened
29.
to the purple one also happened to him.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Guinevere, she also got taken by Gringo Claws. It must be.
You guys, both of you begin like a hound dog, like reindeer
Ain't nothing
nose to
but
the
a
ground.
hound
You
dog.
begin to sniff out around this. You don't necessarily see any tracks. This probably whoever this
A
was.
part of my looking around is also going to be like
Looking
going
into
up
the-
and
oh, sure,
seeing
sure.
like what I can
But
see.
you do see on a nearby smaller ship, you can see there's a couple dock hands that are beginning to unload a shipment onto the beach to probably carry it over to Dual Ridge. And you can see a couple of them are packing and unpacking. They're right next to the bay where the Split Coast enters into the ocean. If you want to see if anyone's passed by here, they look like they've been here all morning.
Robin, there's people loading and unloading a boat over there. I think if you want to like gauge
Robin
any...
walks away towards the boat.
Could I make
Okay, great.
Could I look around to see if that the bark boat is anywhere nearby?
Sorry?
The bark boat, like
The-
is like the thing that was stripped from the tree that he used as a
Yeah,
boat.
like you're trying to see if it's anywhere?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Make a, make another investigation check for me.
21.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll a
That's
21.
okay.
Anyway.
21.
A 21?
Yeah.
You, you begin to kind of look around for this, this like, sort of like cobbled together bark. You don't see it anywhere.
Okay.
I walk up to these people
Yeah. Okay. As a reindeer.
as a reindeer.
Fantastic.
I'm still
I
on
go,
him.
excuse me.
Hello.
Yeah, you see like you see a burlier dwarf kind of passing a large shipment of some kind over to a shorter halfling fellow as they're kind of passing, and you watch as they go, hello?
Excuse me,
Hi.
I was just
I
wondering.
catch up. Don't listen to the reindeer.
Did
Don't-
that reindeer?
No, I said listen to the reindeer.
Did that reindeer just talk?
Yes.
Yes, do you have an issue?
It's a weird world we live in.
We have
Hello.
dragons, but a talking reindeer is where you draw the line?
Did you see Gringo Claws pass by?
Or a blue,
Did you
Genasi?
did you see anyone weird?
You watch as he kind of like clears his eyes in his sight for a second. He goes, "Did you just ask me if Gringle Claws?"
Ignore that. Not
Came
Gringo
by?
Claws. A blue Genasi.
Wait a second.
Gringo Claws is our working hypothesis.
Are you Bodolph? The wolf-nosed reindeer that travels with
he
Gringle
is.
Claws?
He is Bulldog.
Yes,
Indeed.
that is why we are trying
Indeed,
to
it is
find
I,
Gringo Claws. We have to
Bulldog.
return Bulldog.
Oh
The
my God.
wolf-nosed reindeer. And I was just wondering if you
I thought the
see-
wolf-nosed reindeer was a myth.
Yes, a lot of people do.
I thought
Okay,
it was.
it's startling.
How
I
could
know.
you start-
It's
how could
urgent.
You doubt my existence.
Gringo Claus has
I-
to make it back to his workshop.
I stand here before you.
You
in
watch
the
as he takes a
flesh.
seat on the box that he was just carrying, and he goes, "What? Oh my God!"
Do you mind if I take a look around the ship while you're having this revelation?
And for what? For what?
By Gringo Claw's order.
We're looking
Make
for.
a
do you know-
deception check
Do you know
for
if his
me.
catchphrase?
I have really good
Not
deception.
persuasion,
I have really good deception. Can I roll this?
but with advantage.
With
because we're all
advantage?
talking.
Ha ha ha!
Why, yes, it is.
Ha ha ha!
That is his famous laugh.
29 for deception.
A 29. Okay, fantastic. He looks at you and goes, "Wha- and what position do you serve?"
I am.
He's my caregiver.
Submission.
I'm the caregiver of Baldorf,
He
the
feeds
The
wolf-nosed
wolf-nosed
reindeer of
He's
Gringo
new.
Claus.
That
Sorry,
makes
I got the.
strange job.
That's why I'm like
It's
really
okay.
kind of stressing out right now
It's
because
okay. It's
you know,
okay.
Gringo Claus is very
he keeps
strict.
me fed and clean.
That makes perfect sense to me. Check the whole ship.
Great.
I mean, look
I
how
get on the ship and I
clean
start
my
looking
fur
around.
is.
Right.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
You begin to. What did you say? Look how clean my fur is. Yeah, you begin. Yeah, you approach on the ship. Turtle and Corey, you guys are standing there.
Well, I'm on him.
Oh my god, you are? Yeah, okay.
I'm talking with the sailor. So have you seen anyone sort of pass through this area?
So
We're
I
looking
love our
for,
beach
like
episodes
a
becoming
blue-
not beach episodes.
We're on a beach.
We're looking
Hey,
for like a blue
you're right.
Genasi, Gringo Claws, obviously. Anyone?
No,
There was a boat made out of bark.
oh my god, this dude's about to
I
carry through.
totally forgot that I forgot to mention that it wasn't Lavro that walked out of his building. Because they're describing Lavro, and I'm like,
Yes,
what? It was
they-
one set of
they
foot.
most certainly
Lace is like
are.
in his head. He's like, he knows he's not looking for Lavro.
Yeah, no one else
No
does.
one else does.
You watch as he begins to kind of think, and he ponders. He's sitting on this box, and he looks up and he goes, "Now that you say it,
Yeah, there's like a bark boat or something.
I saw some sort of wooden contraption, almost sleigh-like, sled-like, that
Okay.
was floating down the river into the bay. It was a cloaked figure, tall and carrying a large bag of some kind on his back.
Are you sure it was tall? I mean, Gringo Claus, the goblin saint of the holiday. I thought he was more short.
He was average, I would say, about your height. It was from a distance, hard to tell. And he had some sort of large cloak on. And he had a large bag at his back, a sack, if you will,
Interesting.
of some kind.
Then perhaps.
Was this your plan to like to Gringle Claus us?
You keep trying.
Because it's all working out so perfectly.
April Fools, motherfuckers! I don't know.
Perhaps we shall sing his praise. Let us hold hands.
Norris,
Norris, Norris. Welcome, Gringo Claus. It's Christmas. but I don't
Now
know.
that you
Winter
say it,
solstice.
It is called Christmas, right?
That is what it winters.
Or is it Gringlemas?
Do you?
It's definitely like winter's night or something. It's called something in this world, and I can't remember. Hold on.
And question for you:
I don't have a calendar.
Did that sleigh, the wooden contraption, where did that go?
What are you doing?
It made its way into the ocean and then disappeared along the horizon.
Interesting. And Gringo Claus never left its side.
No, what? That was just the one person on the sled.
Well,
The floating sled.
yes, of course. That was.
What's on the boat?
Yeah, you guys, as you begin to kind of check around the boat, this is just like a shipment's boat as
Of?
you're like looking around. Yeah, I'm gonna say you probably don't have to roll for this. You're like looking around. It looks like it's food, supplies.
Roll for it.
Huh?
Roll for it. What'd you get?
27.
Does he know?
Food and supplies. As you're kind of like beginning to also sift around, it looks like there's a lot of wood here as well. It looks like there's a lot of building supplies specifically as you're like beginning to kind of look around, and you notice a lot of these boxes specifically are labeled to go towards pericarp, funny enough.
Oh, that's cool. This is ours.
Yeah.
I take an apple.
How did
Okay, yeah, you kind of just snag an apple. It looks like this was ordered by royal decree. So it looks like at least someone, probably Durian in his time off, has ordered a lot more building supplies to expand the town.
Yeah. I walk off the ship, and I go, it all looks good, and I feed the apple to Baldorf.
To Baldorf?
Baldorf, the wolf-nosed reindeer?
Baldorf, the wolf-nosed
Good boy.
reindeer.
Well,
Wolvendeer.
did you uncover anything?
Yes, he said
right-hand man of Gringle.
Yes,
Elphora?
yes.
Elphora.
I've learned that apparently Gringo Claus, in his wooden chariot, made off towards the ocean.
Well, let us head that way.
Yes.
I get on Baldorf.
I'm
Okay.
on Baldorf.
I get on Baldorf with Turtle.
Could we have said that we grabbed the
You're a large reindeer?
Yes.
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to make a strength check.
Okay,
for
then I
it.
won't get on
Okay,
Baldorf.
okay.
I'll grab
His reins?
some reins that he had on, I guess.
Sure, yeah, alright.
Could we have
This
said
way,
that we also
Baldorf.
picked up the flying horseshoes that Robin has?
Yeah, we did pick that
The
up.
horseshoes of flying that allow Robin to hover above the ground.
Yeah, that's what we picked up.
What?
We picked it up. It does not matter. We picked it up.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I start flying off, and his feet are we're just like floating this way.
You watch as this dockhand mouth falls as he begins to like skip into the air like magic. As his mouth is like, the legends are true. Mark, did you see this? As you guys disappear along behind the ship. As you watch, as you disappear behind the ship into the bay, you hear, Mark, no, tell me you saw that. Tell me you saw that. And you hear in the distance, saw what? What did I miss?
As we're leaving, I'll say, the only ones who can see are the believers. as we take off into the bay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys take off into the bay. You begin to like look around as you guys are.
Guys, we are now Grinkle Claws.
We're
We're gonna have to fight real Grinkle Claws at some point for like pretending to be
We're
him.
real BB.
Okay, let's split up into 2 groups so that we can cover more ground.
Yeah,
I'll
so
go
here's
left.
where you guys about are right now. 'Cause
Okay.
This is the split coast. so you're floating
did they
into
give
the
you a
bay.
direction that he went into?
No, he just sort of went off into the horizon and disappeared. I assume. I don't know where. That's why I'm saying let's split up into 2 groups so that we can.
Well, I will take Baldorf.
Yes. I'll go.
Totally
Right.
You use your new skills. Go with that. Hold on to the leg of the thing, and then flap your wings, and let the bird help you fly.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to the legs of the Periton, Harmony.
Great.
I'll flap my wings for practice.
Okay. Yeah. Give me just a straight dexterity.
I'm gonna tie a rope to him.
Gay dexterity.
Just in case.
Gay dexterity.
Turtle.
Dirty 20.
Turtle.
Okay.
Would you like to try something?
Okay. You have me. You got me.
I'm hooked.
I'm gonna tie rope to him. And do I have like a flat a flat board or something?
Do I have a flat stand?
I'm sorry.
Do I have like a wooden board or something that I could use?
Like no. You're trying to. I know what you're trying to do. Windsurf?
You'll find out when we do it.
No.
So would I be able to find like a wooden board or something to?
Yeah. Okay.
I could
Sure.
never
All right. You can go windsurfing. Sure.
Turtle, would you like to try something?
I guess.
Okay, so I need you to hold on to this big piece of wood here.
Okay.
And then you are going to let the current in the wind sort of take you.
Mm-hmm.
And I will.
And I do
Sure.
it with a
Yeah,
dirty 20.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. You watch as you begin to float and like skitter across the waves. All of a sudden, the wind picks up and you're careening across the top of the waves, almost as if you're walking on water, but you're surfing in a way as you're being carried with a rope by Turtle, who's carrying it. You are.
No. He's the one windsurfing.
You're windsurfing?
Yeah.
With your wings out or in?
Wow.
Out? Okay, yeah. All right, sure. You invent.
Yeah, why not?
You invent windsurfing, Turtle.
I give this the
Wind
to
waking.
this guy
Wind
right
waker.
here.
Huh?
He's the one who invented it. I'm just the dummy dumb enough to dumb it.
I'm just the idiot,
As-
stupid enough to try.
Great. As you begin, you invent windsurfing. Back to
Naturally.
the Dungeons and Dragons session. As you begin. I'm sorry.
And the session is called
Utterly absurd.
Needing Kindness because we're needing the cookies that
Um,
we're going to deliver to
supposed to be
Crinkle
making
Claws.
Or Christmas kindness, but Christmas is spelled with a K.
Christmas kindness. Crinkle. Crinkle is a dessert.
So,
Something warm.
Cuddle.
okay.
As you,
No,
yeah,
it
you
isn't.
begin to windsurf along.
Hello.
You fly to the horizon and try and spot a raft. Correct?
Yeah.
Give me, both of you give
Yeah.
me perception checks.
Me?
Do I have advantage?
Could I be
For smell, you have
investigating
advantage with
instead?
smell. No, you're
Okay.
on the ocean.
Ooh. With advantage?
Nope.
5.
This is a tough terrain for you. You're looking out.
The air?
You're looking at blue. It's hard to differentiate, especially in the kind of windy conditions, the clouds, the fog rolling in. It's pretty cold as well. It's hard to differentiate. You're used to like
5.
spotting trees, but no.
22.
With a 22, Robin, because you are relying on your sense of smell, you're following that scent trail of your brother, that scent that you're so familiar with. And as you begin to kind of like sniff through the air, you follow the trail as sort of careening into view in the distance, a speckled blob getting clearer and clearer. You can see sort of drifting across the now sort of getting a little bit icier water on a corroding piece of wood, almost like a large sled, being pulled with what appears to be some sort of spectral creature.
I start galloping.
Is
I'm
almost like a raft of some kind in the distance.
I'm holding Robin's reins, and I'm like, that way, and he takes off that
Can
way,
I-
and like yanked
Just,
with
yeah,
him.
like-
What do you mean that way? I'm the one who saw it.
Well, no, I think I see him like over there, and so I'm like,
You
that
go
way,
that
like,
way, and I
whoa!
go this way.
Real quick, can I retcon something?
Okay.
You
You don't invent windsurfing.
No, I would have tied my ship bell to Robin.
Holy fuck.
To sort of emulate and give the feeling of
Jingle bells? Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
of course.
alright.
Sleigh bells.
I am full galloping as fast as a moose can, or reindeer can. Oh my god,
In
should I
the
should I have
air.
moved? Should I have been a moose instead?
And no, because Baldorf is the
The
wolf-nosed reindeer.
wolf-nosed
He
reindeer.
is
Yeah,
not
but
the
wolf-nosed
moose
deer, sure,
nosed
sure,
reindeer.
sure.
Waldorf the wolf-nosed
Nose
reindeer.
reindeer.
Moose wouldn't work.
Moose nose reindeer? No.
A wolf nose.
Wolf nose moose?
Moose nothing.
Moose?
No.
No.
Well, no, it's
No.
wolf nose reindeer.
No, bad.
As you begin, okay, you zip forward as in the distance you
Okay.
see this raft coming closer and closer into view, almost like a coupled together sled. With now you do see a smaller figure with what appears to be a large cloak on, almost a sort of larger bag on his back that he's holding. You can see. Not just that, though, that's coming into view. As you can only see the back of this figure, you do see pulling this raft, connected by rope, is what appears to be a spectral horse of some kind,
I can do
pulling
that too.
the sled across the water.
Then do it.
Lavro!
It's we're not looking for Lavro. Someone kidnapped him. There was only one set of
I don't do that.
footprints.
I forgot that.
No, he didn't ever say
I
that.
did not. I never explicitly said we aren't looking for Lavro.
He
I
just
just
said-
said Lavro is kidnapped.
Okay.
You search
I'm
out
just
Laro?
running. No.
Okay. You gallop faster. Make a. You're definitely. I don't know. Let's see. Make a dexterity contest for me. Sorry. I don't know if you're fast. Let's see if you're faster than this special horse. I'm gonna say no.
Because the jingling of the bells is giving me like.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Like a buff.
I'm gonna say roll that check anyway. Queen.
You don't roll with your,
Fantastic.
when you're wild shaped, you don't roll with your. Do you roll your stats still?
Do I roll my dex
I don't
or
know.
the
Oh, no,
reindeer's
you
dex?
do.
It is the reindeer. If you're wild shaped, you use the physical stats of
That's
the
better
animal.
for you.
Physical stats of the animal, mental stats of yourself for wild shape.
Then a 17.
A 17.
Yeah.
Would have been
Okay.
lower.
Wow.
Is that like a wow, like in your favor or mine? Wait, this is a flying reindeer.
Well, that's what you are.
You are a flying reindeer.
I am?
Yeah, you're
You
flying.
A reindeer that's flying?
But this one says +3 actually.
What's your total?
An 18.
You are faster than this spectral horse. You begin to gallop forward, and as you get closer and closer, this figure begins to come into view as suddenly you hear as a figure is trying to, the horse faster and faster against the water as you're
Do we recognize
faster
the
than it.
figure?
I'm going to say make a history check for me. I will say
Maybe.
that's
Lace.
not Lavro. But as you're getting closer
14.
and closer, a 14?
Yeah.
With a 14,
You remember being younger.
Is
It's-
that? Is that me?
it's interesting. You don't necessarily recognize the figure, but with a 14, you're sure that is not Lavro.
I know for a fact it is still not
But
Lavro,
you
which I
do
had
see-
deduced
A
about
dark
2 hours
black
ago.
cloak. And with it, would you roll?
14.
What was your perception check?
I don't remember. I think.
It was like a 22 or something like
I
that.
think it was like a 20. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
A 22.
With your 22, interesting enough, holding onto the reins, what you cannot see of the figure's body, you do see hands poking out of the cloak, holding onto the reins. Skeletal hands holding onto the reins.
Oh my god, Lavro died and got resurrected as a skeleton. Oh my god.
And then you do notice as you look over to Lace as he says, "Is it me?" the hands look very similar to Lace's hands. The black cloak looks very similar to Lace's tattered black cloak.
Am I Gringle Claws? Is
The
this the
figure-
future that awaits me?
The figure is about the same size as Lace as well.
Lace starts having a breakdown and an identity crisis.
Can I bump it? Am I like?
Because I was a
am I
tinkerer at
matching
one point
speed?
and I was making the toys and oh my
Am
god!
I matching
oh.
speed?
Yeah, you're matching speed for
Can
sure.
I, like,
You are
bump
faster.
Into it? Can I bump into the side of
And
the
this sled to try and like tilt it over.
Yeah.
As
I'm
you
gonna
get-
try and pit maneuver it.
Oh, for sure.
Lace starts thinking of
For sure,
reasons
for
why
sure.
he might want to kidnap LaRoe in the
In the
future.
future.
I can't believe that Robin is the Georgia State Patrol.
as you like try and like complete like shoulder check it with your body, you get closer and you notice the bag isn't just any normal sack. That's LaRoe's bag on
I
the
yelled that
back
out.
of this figure. Yeah.
I yelled that out.
Also, at one point, was it Lace's bag at one point?
No.
The bag
no,
of
always
holding? No.
always LaRoe's. Okay, okay.
Lace has never had a bag of
'Cause you have
holding in
two,
this
right?
campaign, and I think it's
Because
personal.
LaRoe has his own and I have
It's not every other campaign. You sorry?
Because then we have two, right? One is LaRoe's and one is mine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
this is
You
the
ram into it. You
Haywards.
recognize the haversack. It's a larger. It's not just like a bag of holding. It's like a big backpack.
I yell that out. I go.
Back.
He's got LaRoe's bag.
Why would I steal LaVro's bag? Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm Gringle Claws and my bag got broken and I knew that LaVro had a bag that could carry all the toys that I had to
So I
deliver.
maneuver him?
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah, yeah.
I had to whap!
Make a as you ram into it. Make a strength check for me. As we're gonna do a
Make a
strength
strength on
contest.
that.
We're gonna do a strength contest here. Actually, do you want
last.
a box of doom this?
No.
Strength contest? Oh, sure.
I
Awesome.
hate the box of doom.
I also do, because I have to move all my dice.
I got. So we're just doing straight strength. I got an 18.
Gay strength.
With
That's
advantage,
advantage?
because I'm on.
Isn't your belt still affecting you? Do you benefit from items still in wild shape?
From items? Yeah.
Yeah, then you
Ooh.
have
So I have my strength.
yeah. 'Cause the item gives her a strength.
I'm gonna say.
Or I'll do it.
That's a great question.
Make a
Do-
deck of last.
No idea.
Wait, let me look at what the belt gives me.
I
The belt
think,
gives you a 23, Jess.
I
No,
think
I know,
melt
but
into
that-
you, so.
It just changes my score to a 23. My items just become invisible. I'm pretty sure.
So
I
they
think
definitely
I
stay
think
on
they,
you.
they meld into you.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
and then you're still attuned to them and you're still using them, so there's no reason it shouldn't change your strength.
If I get to use it, then I rolled a 19.
Items do not have any effect until reverting back.
So are you lame?
As a
or-
general rule, wild shape. So the physical stats replace the character physical stats.
But wouldn't it be super funny if you rolled an 18 and I rolled a 19?
So I will say,
Do-do-do-do-do.
what did you roll?
A 19.
No, what was your actual roll?
A 15.
Okay, so you go to like check into this, and you watch as like
Try
the
again.
sleigh moves, this wrapped sleigh moves, and as it does, you're both like now like basically, I mean, you're watching as this. It's basically like a chariot almost.
Okay,
As
then
the
I'll-
skeletal figure is holding onto the reins, and you check into it, and as you do, you watch as they kind of like have to like steer out of the way, as all of a sudden you see this hand come out of the cloak, and you watch as a spell begins to emit towards you. Can you? Here, let me just hold on.
I'll play aggressive now, I guess.
Yeah, as it's beginning to hit
What
you.
spell is it? Is it a spell that Lace could cast?
Hold on.
Maybe you just multi-class in the future and you don't know it.
Can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
With advantage? Me too.
Do I use...
Do you
What is
have-
my
why would you
saving
have
throw if I
advantage?
have a 14?
Well, no, am I
That's
making
it.
the throw?
Or do I
Yeah,
use
both
my
of
own?
you.
Oh,
both of
okay.
Do I use
Huh?
my own saving throw?
It is any physical stat, so it's the strength of the horse.
So what is it if it's a 14? I don't know what the saving throw is.
That'd be a
if it's
+2.
14.
Plus 2.
It's a +2.
Oh, it hit my
I
phone.
got a 21.
Oh, it fell.
21. You
Yeah.
succeed.
Great.
19.
You succeed. As both of you are going to be taking half damage.
I take no damage.
You take no damage. This is correct. This is correct. As you watch, a massive ball of fire begins to emit from its hand and
Doing fireball?
completely like crash into you. As you're not going to probably take, because you succeeded.
Yeah.
You're not probably going to take too much damage.
I have
Oh my
resistance
god,
to
this is a
fire.
powerful
How much
spell.
health does it
So
sound right now?
I never look at fireball.
37.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh my god, it's
Do I keep my... Do I keep my
86?
resistance?
D6 just for the first.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah,
8d6.
86.
Oh, yeah.
8d6, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's a good spell.
86.
Oh my god!
There's a reason why sorcerers use it for every single attack.
Oh my god! I have rolled almost max damage. Oh, holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're a
Austin-
dog. You're fine.
Austin,
Baldorf, the wolf-nosed reindeer.
Is no more.
so you can roll them.
Oh, we're having meatloaf tonight.
You took a long rest.
I am a reindeer.
Wait,
I
wait,
have
wait.
37 hit points.
Wait, luckily you'll just turn back. You won't lose.
Yeah, but then I won't have the advantage. I'm only keeping up with him because I'm a reindeer.
there's a
Just
nipple.
change back.
Are you here, Christian?
We went the opposite way.
Can we pull up though?
Yeah, can we pull up? Okay, I'll pull up.
How many can we pull up?
You take 53 points of fire damage halved.
Okay.
56 is max.
I rolled, so here's what I rolled.
53?
I rolled a 7,
Wow.
a 7, a 7, an 8, an 8,
Right,
a
is that
4,
how
a
math
3,
works?
a 1, an
8
8.
times
Wait,
6.
why are you rolling
It's,
eight?
it's because
It's d6.
You're right, guys. I'm wrong. I'm so you're wrong. You're right. You're
Harmony's
right. You're
trying
right.
to damage boost here, damage max.
You're correct. You're correct.
Give
Hold on,
yourself
I'm
a
gonna
chance
roll.
for an extra 2
Can Austin and I
damage.
hear
Holy
the,
shit,
can I
that's a
hear
6
the
on the first dice,
explosion and
guys.
come that way?
Guys, critical cause once you guys fucking dead.
Harmony, would we have heard?
I swear to God, that's another 6. Guys, the dice gods love me
Harmony's
on this
cheating.
and only this.
Harmony's
When you are in an
crushing
actual
me.
boss battle, I roll fuck ass. Sorry, yes?
Would we be able to hear this and start making our way over?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not taking anything. I don't know why you're looking at me when you roll.
This is awesome. This is awesome!
Even if you did, you take a
Harmony, is there
4.
still a hole in the bag? Harmony?
Huh?
Is there still a hole in my bag?
It was like a small stain that was
like,
beginning to
can you
open
see
up.
through the hole or no?
No, it was
Okay.
the bag was breaking. It was the magic
Okay.
ripping. 1, 2. You can try to keep ripping it.
No, I don't want to break my stuff.
Smart
I'm not getting rid of my shit. I'm just gonna let you guys.
You don't want
get
to let
me.
your bag
No,
explode.
I'm gonna let you guys get me, and then I'm torturing this man to death, if need be.
I mean, he is a bad person, so.
He's a bad person.
We
I
did
won't kill him.
Kidnap him.
I won't kill him.
I will, don't worry.
I'll get him
45
bloodied, and then I
points
will-
of
I will cast
damage.
power-
45?
6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6. If I'm in an actual boss battle with you, I roll like
What's
shit.
45 half?
45 half,
22.
22.
20. Oh, wait,
As
no. Yeah, you're right.
13?
22 or 23.
22, round down.
22. Okay.
Oh, but you're fine because you take half.
22.5.
damage, you
Yeah,
say.
so 22.
Yeah, 22.
As you watch as this fireball erupts towards you and then engulfs you, as you will feel like
Did
you
you hear
beginning
that?
to like your fur is beginning to like catch
Didn't
fire.
go
As
sticky
Lace is
off
sitting
the
there like
surface
trying to
of
put the
speed.
fire
Excuse me.
out rapidly, like with his cloak, he's like trying to like pat it out on this reindeer.
Nobody hits
Okay, I'm done
Baldorf.
playing nice. I'm gonna fully try to tackle.
Yeah,
I
absolutely,
too am
absolutely.
also. He
Like
shot
I
Baldorf.
like
Oh,
I
yeah,
rear,
yeah,
I'm also gonna
I
try to tackle
rear
him.
up and I like am trying to pin this thing
Yeah,
to the ground.
I mean you're gonna. I mean it's not on ground, it's on a raft on the water, so you can try and take the raft down. If you
Oh, this is
want.
the water?
Yeah, you guys are over the ocean.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Wait, how am I running next to it then?
You're flying.
You're flying.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
You're flying. You're like dancing across
I'm
the
gonna
water.
try to lasso him.
No, Lace.
Oh, okay.
Lace,
No,
grab
I'm
the bag.
not.
Grab the bag. Grab the bag. I will drown him.
What?
Can I lasso him? Can I try
Yeah,
this
lasso
first?
him, lasso
I'm
him.
gonna try to lasso him.
Okay,
Drown
sure.
him?
Make a.
I don't know.
So can my argument be? Can it be like a sleight of hand thing? Because I'm gonna tie the lasso to Robin, so he's carrying the weight of
It is an
the.
exotic ranged weapon.
Do you want to like launch me at him
Well, we're.
when we get there?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to hurt
So
him.
a creature
'cause
can
then,
use
then we'll
the
ruin the spirit
creature-
of Christmas. For
You're
forever.
rolling.
I won't hurt him.
You make a sleight of hand check against a target within 10 feet of you,
Yes.
or 30 feet with disadvantage. The lasso has no effect on targets that are formless or targets that are huge or larger. If the target is a creature, they can test your check with a strength, athletics check, or an acrobatics check, whichever they prefer. So it is a sleight of hand check. You lucky dog.
31.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not beating that shit.
You're cooked.
I don't know. Grimble was.
Flint and
He
steel.
has to get around the
Flint and
whole
steel.
world in one night. He's probably pretty athletic.
Lace is suddenly gonna become a lassoer.
You watch as this rope suddenly ties around the horse figure.
Not the spectral horse.
The figure.
The figure.
Okay, the figure.
Brindle
As
claws.
you watch as this rope tie around the figure, as you have him now, as he's holding onto the reins of the horse though.
I'm trying my best.
You lassoed him.
Robin, I have him. Stop running!
Yeah,
I'm gonna tie the rope to Robin and also hold it so when he stops,
Stops
it's
and
both of us.
yanks all you
Yeah.
guys backwards.
I stop.
Yeah, you pull up. Yeah, if you guys catch up at a certain point, they're going pretty fast. But you guys can see in the distance this is happening.
Well,
How
I
fast are you
move
running?
90 feet per
For
turn.
flying,
Per second.
You're
my
there.
flight speed is 80 feet.
Damn.
So I can't catch up.
You do catch up.
Once he's
Well, no.
close-
You're
I'm
hanging on
sorry.
for dear life.
Wait.
my
Robin's dashing.
So then
So
I go to
160 every second.
Okay, every 2
once
seconds.
once he's close enough, I'm going to try
High
to bite.
speed
I'm
chase.
trying to bite, like grab the bag with my teeth and like yank it away from him.
Absolutely. This is a fucking Christmas episode. What the hell is happening? As you try and yank Santa Claus's, Gringle Claus's bag of toys, as you grab it with your teeth as the bag,
Yeah.
and you try and yank it off, make a just make a pure like strength contest really quick. You're gonna
With advantage because I'm also
Oh, great.
right.
Yeah, with his lasso. Yeah, with advantage. Roll disadvantage.
16.
Yeah, that beats me. You yank off this bag as you watch the hey! As you hear a voice now.
Is it my voice?
No, it is not.
Thank God.
It is though.
Do I recognize it?
It is old and
Do I
hard to,
recognize it?
hard to
Do I
tell if it
recognize
could
it?
be maybe your voice in the future.
Do I
Yeah,
recognize it?
make a history check.
Would we
17.
Would we be close enough to make also
Yeah,
try?
you guys can make history checks. 17. What'd you get? 17?
Ooh.
22.
22?
This is 17.
What was his
Me?
name again? Bartholomew?
It's 5. No, 19.
19.
As you guys suddenly hear the voice as a
Is that
face
Debbie?
begins to turn around. Not quite Gringle Claws, not quite Lace. You see the familiar face of Bartholomew the Skeleton Guide
Bartholomew?
turning towards you guys.
Debbie?
As he's
You've been Gringle
riding on
Claws.
this sleigh being held by a spectral
ass.
horse with a bag on his
Does the
shoulder,
horse keep
cloak
going?
billowing. Yeah, horse is going. As he's holding onto the reins of this horse, as you've lassoed him, and as you say Bartholomew, you say Debbie, you stop on the reindeer as he's lassoed.
Yeah, but I have the bag at this point, right?
Yeah. As you're just gonna stop, and because he's gonna get yanked backwards.
Correct. That's
Correct?
why I tied the rope to Robin as well, so when he gets yanked, it's both of us
You
fighting
let it
the...
happen. You stop as you say Bartholomew. You stop all of a sudden, and then swoop, you watch as he hold on. Let's see if he makes it. Hold on for dear life on this horse. You watch as he goes flying backwards in the air with the momentum. You watch
just
as he
pulled
lets
his
go of the
spine
reins.
out.
As like you watch flying through the air as the cape goes
sorry.
billowing into the wind. As
Sorry.
you see a figure, a like floppy skeleton.
Also, we don't know that he took you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm chilling.
We kind of do.
We don't. We do, but we don't.
Yeah,
know.
my bag.
He hears Robin say, like, oh shit, sorry. Is the door closed? Yes.
As you
Lace
see
goes,
a
oh thank
skeleton
God.
in the air.
It was a little like...
I'm
Wendy's
gonna run
style,
over
so-
to him because I still don't know where the bro is.
Sure. You run. Well, he's tied to.
Yeah,
you.
he's like, we're like in the air, he's like dangling on a rope
Yeah,
below
he's
us.
now dangling. Like
You wanna
you
get
guys are
off the
flying
Okay,
in the air.
should we just...
I go to land.
Should we... Oh, but then he can run away if we land.
Also,
Okay.
we're sort of in the middle.
Okay,
of
let's go back to...
I put him back in his boat.
No, that boat's gone.
Oh,
You see the spectral horses galloping.
be free.
He gets 60 feet away, just...
Pull him up, maybe.
Yeah.
He's bones.
Okay.
So is
This is a skeleton. This is bones.
I'm working on it.
A couple seconds go by.
I'll fly down to
moved a
Bartholomew's
foot.
level. Hey, Bartholomew. So what
You
what are
see
you doing?
Bartholomew fuming as you watch as these bones are rattling as he's like, unhand me this instant, you insolent creatures!
Where is
So,
the bro?
You pull him up officially at this point.
Yeah.
As you're like, you pull him up. He's in your lasso, hanging in the air, and above. I mean, probably like what, 40 feet above the ocean at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You watch as he's looking at you guys, and he goes, "How dare you think that you can trap me in a creation that I helped build?"
You have to understand, it was our only option.
Also, it was technically for your best benefit.
It
You
was
won't
in the bag.
understand
What
why.
way? And you tricked me. You lied to me. Not only this, but you took me for a fool. And one thing Bartholomew Edward Archibald III is not.
Who is Edward?
Is a fool.
I mean, whose name's Debbie?
Bartholomew, you have to understand, it was either that or
That or what?
Kill you.
That or what? You
Kill-
would kill
kill you.
me?
Yes.
Do I not already look dead to you fools?
You would have gotten killed by your army when they found out that you helped us get to where.
What
they
army? The people that I work for?
Yes.
Yeah, when they realized you were a
That you
traitor.
said was you?
I'm still like flying in the wind.
We're saving the
Yeah.
universe. Sorry. And your
Universe.
army would
Oh,
stop
as if I
that.
hadn't heard that one before from young, naive adventurers. Does saving the universe also consider kidnapping old elders?
Unfortunately, it does. I'm sorry.
And what? And what do you plan to do with me now? Drop my bones to the bottom of the ocean?
No.
Well, good riddance to you!
Do we have a prison?
No, I was
We can
gonna
make
ask
one.
if you wanted to stay at our place and form, like, you know, like
No.
maybe
Oh,
Petrusa.
does your place happen to be a dark pit for the last week?
No, it happens to be a place with a
Hey.
really big tree and a
Hey.
bakery.
You
He
saw
looks
you
down.
you
What?
walked through
He
it when
looks
you stole
down.
Lavro.
What?
I guess he looks down at you, windsurfing.
About
Yeah, you're crushing it down there.
I do a little flip.
Hey, watch this.
We just got back. We got bombed.
it's true.
That is true, we
Even
got
if we
that.
wanted to pull you out sooner, we were.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been a hard few days for you.
Well, you
Oh,
did.
I can't
you
imagine
you
that.
did kidnap a mana sick dude. He's kind
Yes,
of.
Kidnap?
speaking of, where is Livero?
I repaid the favor. Who the?
I cover his mouth. Stop. Stop.
Is it not just like a joke? We should be able to.
Oh, it's a hook. I hooked him. Stop.
It's a. Stick it in his mouth.
I'll wait. I'll wait until you're done rattling.
I think that's a scene in Frozen.
You hear him rattle in anger.
I think so too.
I'm waiting until
I
he
feel like
stops
Sven is
rattling.
like shushed. Something in Frozen.
And I'm staring him
Because,
down
no.
hard with my reindeer
He's
eyes.
He's shaking in anger.
Maybe that.
This is when he's about
Quiets
to
down.
propose.
Mm.
And Sven starts making illegal stumping dreams.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Where is
I know.
You
And we can figure out a deal.
What's happening up there?
Where is Livro?
I paid him the
So
same
pretty much-
kindness that you paid me.
Well, if you have to blame anyone, it should be blaming Livro. He's the one who had the bag and could have taken
Oh,
it
trust
and
me,
given
I
it.
planned to blame him at the bottom of the ocean.
So you still have him?
Where is
Or
He
do
is
we
in
have him?
the same place that you put me.
So you had all of this time to throw him in the ocean.
The bag.
No, I was
yeah.
quite
Thank you,
truthfully,
Turtle.
no, I was not going to drop him in the ocean. I was going to take him back home when I figured out where home is.
What?
What?
Oh, like back to the
your
Shadowfell?
home.
Back to the Nanos Deep.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, you
Which,
can't go
by
there.
the way, where am I?
You
The ocean.
are.
Yes. He looks down at you. You do a kickflip in the air again.
Let's bring him back.
Yes.
I want to get Livro out. I want
Yes.
Matthew to be able to play. Let's go back. Let's figure out what we can do with Bartholomew there. But I want to get Livro out of this bag. He's sick and he's in a bag. Let's go. Okay,
Sick
we
bag.
go back. We go
You
back
just force it. Would you just drop him on the string again and take him back?
Yeah.
like an airlift.
Okay, I'm going to lower you down now
Don't
because
you
you're
dare
very
decide
heavy. I'm
what
so
you
sorry.
want to do.
I'm so sorry. You're
Wait,
very
wait, wait,
heavy.
wait,
wait.
Oh,
No, he
oh
deserves
my
it.
god.
Do you want
Now
right?
he deserves it.
He really doesn't.
You're not here. You're not here.
He does.
You just hear in the distance.
He didn't deserve that.
You could ride on my back.
Well, I can
There's
also...
not enough room.
He's bones.
Okay, so am
There's
I.
room on my Periton.
Okay, there you go.
Do you want to ride in the front or in the back?
Is this visual getting?
Is he like next to me?
That's really doing it for me.
He like
He's
gets lowered
upside
to my
down like
level.
this. Yeah, he gets lowered to you,
Eh.
Turtle.
More often.
And who are you?
Do you think if I like swing the rope, it'll move him? I wiggle the rope.
I think he's on someone's back. now.
Ah!
Sorry.
Ah!
I'm trying to figure out physics.
Ah!
I'm going to put them on my.
I'm gonna like try to whack Ancora with it.
Okay, we go back to the place.
I'm
We go
gonna
back
have,
to the
I'm gonna have
place.
my Periton grab him and
Alright, alright.
I'll
You guys-
hoist him up.
Eventually make your way back with a screaming, fighting, rattling skeleton, trying to avoid the attention of the dog hands as a reindeer and a string of a skeleton fly by.
Pay no mind. As
You
I
guys
fly
eventually make your
over.
way back to Pericarp, back to the Bastion. Welcome back.
I land and I put the bag down in LaRoe's tower and I open it and I reach inside for LaRoe.
I'm gonna
I don't know
bring.
that he's in it.
I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna find a spot to deal with Barty.
When I hear the bag open, I'm coming out of my ring and beating the bag.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you watch as a couple seconds go by, a beat goes by, and then suddenly you see like a flash of a light, and then you watch as pretty gaunt, like eye bags under his eyes. You can see there's like a faint purple, veiny look to Lavro as he climbs out, looking pretty worse for wear.
Where's Durian?
Who?
Find him.
That's what I'm asking Robin. Where's Durian?
Where's Omni-Man?
I believe he's in the barracks. I made you breakfast this morning. It might be cold now.
I shall eat later. I'm gonna go to Durian.
What happened?
Or try and
I
find
walk with you. Like
the fucking skeleton.
that. We got him.
Quick
Would you-
retcon.
Yes.
Sorry.
As I don't know.
I'm putting his bones in my bag again. I'm taking his ribs. And that's all. I'm gonna go to the barracks. I'm gonna go.
I don't.
I'm gonna go to Durian.
I don't
Go
think
find
that'll work.
Durian.
You'll just-
No. The rest of him is staying out. I'm taking his ribs. He does not deserve them.
He charges off to the barracks.
I'm following him.
Sure, Durian. You see charging into the barracks a sickly, faintly purple, gaunt-looking Lavro charge in. Angry
Oh, hey, Lavro.
and with a mission.
Hi.
Hey, did you need me to restore you?
Yeah, can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that for
Thank
you.
you.
I put my
Love
hand
you.
to. I put my what?
What?
I put my hand to his face.
Something's wrong with him. He is, as you do put your hand there, he's like extremely warm.
You're very warm.
Thank you.
Mmm.
Guys, greater restoration.
Yeah.
Okay, knock down that you have used some diamond dust for this. I think it's 200 diamond dust.
100.
I
100
forgot
diamond
about
dust?
Yep. Per use.
Harmony, my quick retcon
running out
is
of
I went
dust.
back to the boat and I gave Mike and the other dude 1 gold coin and said Gringle Claus thanks you, and then I fly away.
Okay. Holy
Christian, we'll
shit.
have to get more dust for you then.
Yeah, I'll say you'll give that guy one, and as you wait for Mark to come back up deck.
And I hand it, yes, and I give Mark one.
Okay. Oh, great. Mark is like, it was real the whole time. I thought he was lying.
But
Gringle Claus even likes non-believers.
me, Lace, and Turtle will deal with our
My notes look
impersonator.
so fucking stupid. Boldorf, the wolf-nosed reindeer. Mark, the dockhand worker who believes.
Who believes?
Who believes?
Do you believe?
Who
The
believes?
stupidest notes I've ever
Is
heard.
he on the good list?
He's on the nice list now.
I can't wait for the what you don't
Welcome
see.
to the first hour and a half of this session,
We see
guys.
Gringle Claw.
An hour and a half.
Preparing for battle.
As yeah, you guys, are you back in the Wizard's Tower?
What?
You back in the Wizard's Tower with the
I
bag?
don't know where they
I
were.
don't. No, that was
No,
like
we're
with
No,
them.
no, I know. I'm saying where is everyone gathering around with Bartholomew?
I don't
I'm
know.
don't
going
know.
back
We'd-
to where
we'd-
they go.
While they're doing their scene, we were figuring out where to go with
Yeah, where do you
Barty.
go with Bartholomew?
Do we have like a preferred spot to drop him off or anything? 'Cause
I
I'm-
mean, we shouldn't just let him go because he kind of knows a lot about us and where we live, and he is working for the enemy.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have to find some way to appease, accommodate,
We have to kill him.
or we
Imprison.
have to go to more
I'm good with
extreme
that one.
measures.
I'm good with killing him.
Where'd you put him?
He could be scried on too, so like if people are looking for him, we have to ensure that he is somewhere nondescript enough to not be scried on and then
Prison?
proceed to teleport to.
Well, we could bring him to
Love the idea that you guys are standing in a kitchen, eating the cookies that Robin finished baking.
For the big sale.
Yeah. Where is Bartholomew right now?
Get him yourself.
with us.
Barty,
Where
if
is
you
he?
had a dream destination in. Actually, I'm not going to ask you. It's not going
Is
to
he
be
tied up right now with you guys in your
I,
house?
I feel like he's just like sitting at the kitchen table with us.
Sure, yeah, you look over and you watch like hands, skeletal hands in head, as he's like curled up in like almost like a fetal position in the chair at the kitchen counter as he's going, I can't be back here. I can't be back here. Everyone's sitting around eating the cookies.
Can I be there now?
Do you want a cookie?
Can I take one of
Do
his
you
ribs?
eat? You don't. I take
Harmony,
You run it. You
can I
run it.
take one of his ribs?
You guys watch as LeBro comes in hot and charging towards Bartholomew. If anyone would like to do something about that.
Well, okay, breathe, calm.
I'm not killing him.
What are you doing?
I'm taking a souvenir.
You watch as
Wait.
Bartholomew scrambles up and onto the kitchen counter. What is he
Okay.
doing? What is he doing?
I'm gonna cast Hold Monster.
Okay. Wanna go?
Do we stop? I say that out loud.
He's gonna counterspell.
I'm gonna counterspell him.
Anyone want to
Wanna play-
counterspell?
Wanna play this game?
I don't have
I
counterspell.
want to play this game.
Nothing I can do.
What level do you counterspell?
Well, Christian has something he'd like to say.
No, it's not important now.
Third level?
What?
Roll a
No,
d20
it's not.
for me.
Okay.
Christian has something he
What's
wants to
up?
say.
In the kitchen, on the dirty dishes, my cleaning cubes are cleaning them.
Oh, cute! I forgot about the cleaning cubes.
I got 14.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Okay.
The cubes.
Yeah,
they're
you roll each.
Okay, well
cast
now
it
he's
twice.
awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
God damn it.
You might be good at this though. It is a.
What is it?
It's a wisdom.
Oh, Lordy's pretty good at this one.
Where did you get those?
Wisdom as a
Don't eat all of them.
spellcast?
They're technically harmonies.
But he is an ancient
She'll live.
elder
I guess that's fair.
skeleton. What else is he good at?
Intellect?
Yeah. He's got like 2. He's not dexterous.
He ain't strong.
He ain't strong.
I guess
You
that's
think a skeleton's gonna like be hardy? He has
No.
2 things he's probably good at, and that's like in wisdom and
Eat
intelligence.
hot chip and lie.
Well, what do you get?
It's a 19.
He fails.
Great, fantastic.
So
I
he is,
figured.
he is stuck.
You watch as he goes, what is he doing?
After this, I'm going to walk up to him and take his top right rib and his bottom left rib.
Does nobody stop this?
Okay, wait, hold on one second. If
This
we
might
want
be-
him to ever like us, this is probably not the
I
best
don't
course
want
of
him to
action.
like us.
I'm gonna subtle spell wall of force in front of you.
You begin
I'm gonna
to...
disintegrate it.
You don't know that I cast it.
I'll walk into it and
You,
feel it. though.
as you walk in, you go right into a wall of force. As you watch, as he's still held there in space. He's going.
Is this really where we're like, you know?
Yes.
It's all. This is where we're going to draw the line.
I don't think that we should do this.
Why?
It's stupid.
It is. It is. Petty.
You won't miss it.
I feel like if I took your rib cage, you probably would
Yeah,
miss
but I
it.
need it. He doesn't.
I beg to differ.
I feel like he needs it more.
Speaking on behalf of my fellow
He's
skeleton
only
man.
ribbed.
Fine, so I'll take his pinky finger.
The pinky's
The
useful.
pinky is quite useful.
Can I take one of his toes then?
Is that okay with you? Can you take a toe? How do
Dis-
we feel about the toe?
Dispel magic.
He's gonna take a toe. We're all like,
I would
Do
guess.
you think
guess
that I want a part of my body removed?
Fine, I'm keeping your diary then.
What?
It's still in my bag.
Wait! You would take a toe!
It's still in my bag. I'm keeping it.
That is property
No.
of...
Shh. Mine.
Did you just shush
I
me?
did, and I'll do it again.
I think he actually shipped you.
Different.
Now, unless you want to become a sheep, I suggest be quiet until we ask you a question.
What do you mean become a sheep? What?
I'm gonna polymorph him into a sheep.
Oh, I want more sheep. Actually, no. I have enough sheep.
You see him rattling in fury. The silent fury.
You have to stop rattling.
I don't.
See?
Are you with us?
Oh, he's here. You're here.
Okay.
You
I was
walked
gonna.
in
This is
with
the worst group to like trying to
yeah,
stop
you
this.
walked in. Yeah, Robin hasn't really been. Robin hasn't said anything to LeBron, but he's been here.
I'm letting him do his thing.
Letting him feel it out.
Seeing what's going
Do we
on.
want anything from this guy? Is there something we need from him?
Kind of.
Not to be busted.
Well, no. We also. Turtle wouldn't say this. Why? He just wouldn't. I don't know. He's a weird guy.
Why do we
Durian
need
not
him?
follow them in here too?
Durian walks in.
Okay.
Hat. Ooh.
Ooh, niggers.
Alright. We can dig up.
Oh, there's
this is-
more of
this
you,
is-
is
It
there?
speaks!
We can fill you in later. It's okay.
Well,
Okay. Is everybody calm? Are we good?
I'm a little
Calm.
confused.
That's okay. That's fine.
Do we
Confusion
need
is
him?
okay.
And why?
We don't need him We need him not to go give information to people
Yeah,
that
Then
don't
can we
need
kill
him.
him?
No.
the
no.
issue is it feels immoral to kill him because then are we
Why?
really better than him?
Yeah.
And
Most
also,
of
Because
the
he was
people
gonna-
that he works for.
most of the people he associates
I'm
with,
fine
yes.
killing him.
Okay,
Yeah, we
but
know.
the rest of
We
us-
know.
He's right here.
Yes,
Actually, you're more of an
And,
it.
and the majority of us don't want to kill
Well,
you.
I never.
He was very kind to us.
You
He
were
was-
when
He
you
did
didn't-
nothing but help us.
When you didn't know who we truly were, you were kind to us, and we appreciate that. And the majority of us don't want you dead, but we also can't have you going back home and revealing our location,
I have counterspell.
especially now.
I just remembered.
So unfortunately,
That is
we're
awesome.
going to have to delegate what happens
Oh,
with
oh.
your fate. And I'm sorry,
Oh,
I
you're
know
going
it's
to
not fair.
delegate my life in front of my eyes. No, no, by all means.
No,
please
but-
have a civilized conversation. Am I interrupting?
Really?
I
Thank you
was
for
going to say
understanding.
you're welcome to join in, but with that attitude, I don't know if I want that anymore.
We're trying to find a good middle ground. Obviously, this is what neither of us want. We don't want you around, and you don't like us, so why would we want you around? And you don't like us, you don't want to be around. But unfortunately, that is seeming how it has
Does
to be. Do
anybody
you
have,
understand
like,
the predicament?
anti-magic
Do you
shackles or
understand? I
anything?
know,
No,
like,
we
by,
left that thing on the
by
ship.
your point of view, obviously, it is
What are they
absolutely
getting
wild
here?
that you don't
When
get
are
to
they
leave.
getting here?
But think
It's
about
been
it
a
from
while.
our point of view.
Mm.
When are they getting
He plops down on the kitchen counter.
Counter? Dude, we just cleaned
Hey,
that.
don't put your
His
dirty
bone
butt
gets
on there.
fine.
He doesn't
I'll
have
clean
a butt.
It. I'll clean it.
He doesn't.
His
It's
pelvis.
his bones.
Yeah, and they're dirty.
His skeleton. This is bones.
He's been in like the Shadowfell for like
My
while.
bones are bleached regularly.
With
Yeah.
what?
Bleach exists.
There's no sun in the Shadowfell.
Yes.
Listen, I know this isn't ideal
He's
for
supposed to
either
be
of us.
wise.
I know this isn't ideal for either of us, especially LeBron. And I'm really sorry that we're not just letting you kill him.
Why
Oh,
can't
so sorry.
Because do you really
You're trying to
believe
kill
that's
us.
them? LeBron,
When was bleach? Late 18th century.
So
Awesome. That's no bleach that exists.
he just carries around a bottle and dip his ass in it.
There's his own cleaner.
He pours it out to a little dog bowl and dips
he
each
does
bone
ice
in
baths,
there.
but instead of ice and bath, and it's bleach.
That's so stupid.
I really enjoyed that.
It's bleach.
It's bleach.
Uh,
Am I going to be in? So am I just live here now,
Yeah.
or am I dead?
Okay, well, so that's what we're
Again.
trying. No, we're not, so do like
we could build
you could live here.
We could build you. A
We
nice
could give you a
mausoleum.
workshop to like
Where is
research.
here?
Let me
Unfortunately,
give
We
you-
can
can't tell you.
divulge more of
We'll
that
not tell you
information
that.
as we trust you more.
Well, we can make you a nice mausoleum. Halloween.
Oh, because I'm dead. Because I'm a skeleton.
Yeah.
That was a bit insensitive, yes.
I've never met a skeleton before.
I don't know what a mausoleum is.
Wow!
It's a grave digger. They keep dead people in there.
I mean,
That was good. I enjoyed that
yes,
very much.
hello there. You are, welcome to, live
You are welcome.
here.
So I am. I'm sorry. I'm welcome to live here.
Mhm.
And if I don't want to, may I leave?
No.
Yes, but
No,
you
no,
might.
quite.
Well, no. You are free to leave. You just might get, iced.
What?
Shot down in a parking lot.
So I cannot leave.
Just look at the
Nope.
look at the flowers.
So I'm not welcome to stay here. I am a
What's the
hostage
farm?
here.
Well, when you think of it like that,
But when
it's
you
not
say
gonna feel as
hostage,
enjoyable.
it sounds so much worse.
But think of this as a long-term resort.
Why don't we just introduce you to the people, and you can make up your mind.
They
How
say
about
if you
that?
change your
if we
perspective.
show you the people that already reside here, maybe you'll think that hey, maybe this place ain't so bad.
Who are you people?
Well, allow me to
Well-
introduce myself.
You can call me Undisclosed Fabric. I don't trust you. But I like you.
So you are not. You are not. Clearly the blue soul, as you are in fact pink.
Oh yeah.
But we know him. Does that count?
He's my brother. Ish.
So
You are related?
here, just 1 second. I feel like if we're going to do the fake names, I feel like saying like he's my brother is not the best decision that we can.
He's my brother.
I
You
know
are-
I get that, but
You
that's
are,
sort of like.
you are brothers
So funny.
to
that-
Perseus.
Is the moon's trans?
Yes.
So why?
Well, you take pictures.
Why lie?
Why, is he
Why
like
not just
among
say
us?
I am Perseus's brother? Why go through all the effort of lying to me?
Christian.
Because
Why
you
don't
wouldn't
you
trust
tell
us.
me?
Search Amoongus.
You would not trust us if I said I was anything other than my brother.
Trans Amoongus.
Shut the hell up.
If you had said, I am here on orders of my brother, or you just said, I have orders for you, I am one of the souls,
I
would have
refuse
had
to believe you would have
follow.
trusted me.
I would have had to follow. It is my oath.
So what?
I don't think this game
let's
is
So
talk about that.
so trust me then.
Well, so
By
then,
that logic.
then nothing ever went wrong then.
Yeah.
True.
By that logic, everything went well.
Kidnapped me
Under,
and held me hostage across the ocean, and I am in who knows
Hey,
where.
we crossed no
Clearly,
ocean.
by some means, in the
We're
Kellic
back.
Peaks.
To be fair, you
But
did the same
any-
thing.
But that might have been under, orders from.
Yeah,
you know,
what if
the-
that was
one of
our
the
oath?
souls.
But it was not.
But you don't know that.
No, because you said that they were your enemies, not but 5 minutes prior.
Did we say that?
My-
Okay, but if the enemy of your friend is my friend
And his brother.
and
Persuasion.
brother,
Persuasion.
If you are if you are one of the souls,
Austin,
truly,
if we had feeble mind right now, things would be a lot better.
then what is the purpose that you serve?
Fun.
You are trying to dismantle the faction, then.
no.
Nuh-uh.
Make a deception check, please.
Okay.
Well, I also. Hey, well, hold on. I also said no. Could I
Make
maybe
a
give
deception
it?
check. Make a deception check.
But
Can I roll
not
with
just give
advantage?
No,
advantage?
no. Make a
It's
deception
gonna be a
check.
14. Sorcery point.
It's a natural 20. He looks at you. Hey, what'd you roll?
Silver bars.
Can I roll with advantage?
I'm giving you advantage because I already had advantage.
Natural 20. Booyah! 31!
He looks at you and he goes,
I say it in the most unconvincing way possible, though.
10.
quite frankly, that's a total of 30?
31.
Quite frankly,
I believe you.
I don't honestly believe you, but I cannot prove you wrong.
Great.
And thus, we are at an impasse.
Where?
I am your hostage. I
And-
can stay here.
No,
And-
you are our guest
Yes, that's
at
what I
our
was going to say.
resort
Our guests who
with
can't leave.
many amenities and many members.
Have you ever read the story of the Beast in the Princess, or whatever it's called? Beauty and the Beast. That is the one. It goes by
This
many
guy's
names.
not real.
Have you ever read?
And they
that-
call me the
that one?
illiterate one. I'm not, though.
Have you ever read that?
You
It's sort of like that.
Yes.
It was
Yes. I'm
funny.
sorry. So I am the damsel in distress, waiting for
If
my
that's what
prince
you
to
said,
save
please.
me.
I
Damsel
don't know if
distress
you
me
read
looks
that
like the
book
Beast.
because the Beast
What if I
is
just-
the prince actually, and you learn to love
So
him.
And-
I'm just to live here forever.
Well,
And what is to stop me from sneaking off in the middle of the night?
I will hunt you
Guys,
down.
Does he have good wisdom?
That.
Yes.
I can sniff you down the way I did today. That was all us. Okay?
Oh! You are a skeleton.
You are bones.
Astute observation. What a
Proceed,
smart young
proceed.
pupil you must have
No,
been.
let
Now
us
it's
talk.
okay.
I'm
He
gonna
is-
take his job.
I must ask you a question.
There's a wall of force still.
There's still a wall of force?
I must,
Yeah.
I must ask you a question.
LeBron is pounding on the wall.
I'm teleporting past it and taking his job.
Are you?
Whoa.
What? No, wait.
We
He's in the
are
middle of
having
the scene.
great track talk.
Okay, fine.
We're getting through to him.
In
Through lies.
in life, if I may ask,
I want his
how did you look?
Ugly, I bet.
Damn.
Now listen to him. He's a fish.
Why?
I just indulge me in this one question.
Beautiful.
I was a high elf
Mm.
of Theos. Among the council members, before
I
I befell this curse.
I know many of the high elves in Theos. They tend to keep their hair long.
Yes,
Correct.
Then why are you bald?
correct.
Riddle me that.
Well,
Why are you blue?
Are you blue?
At least I have skin.
I'm gonna pull Lace aside, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
And your point?
I don't know how you feel about this new body, this
You're so
skeletal
2K.
body that you have. But if you were to stay here, I might be able to.
If I were to stay here.
If you were to stay here,
If
If I were to die or stay here, sorry, go on.
I might be able to at least help you have a bit of semblance to your former life. I'm able to give you the hair that you once had.
Yes.
Not the body, just the hair.
It's a start.
It's
isn't it?
something. Would you prefer none at all?
You could return me to my former body, then? Or just my hair?
We've done it before.
We have
Mostly.
we have really great researchers who are actually working on ways to put bodies back together. See, as I am also falling apart, and we
know-
could have someone help you at
Yes,
some
that
point
is
in
what
the
I was
future.
calling for. Side
You watch
force.
as he scrambles back and his back hits like the edge of the wall of force.
You mean a
You
vertebrae?
have a lich in your midst!
Yeah.
I
You're
did
a
not say that.
skeleton!
How? No. Why would you get? Why would you think that?
This list
No,
looks
I'm not.
like a lich.
But if you were to assume that, why? What would give you?
Didn't even say which one of you it was.
Oh,
Who?
wait. No one said anything about the lich. Why are you making such bold accusations?
Because of the lich in your midst,
Which
who is
one?
currently transforming as he speaks.
He's not
No.
a lich.
Then
I was cursed,
Just like
Kinda like
you.
you, kinda
like you.
No.
Yes.
That is
No,
different.
no.
I went straight to bones.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
How would
You-
you remember? It was so long ago.
Can I roll to gaslight him?
Make
Can
a
it be
persuasion
deception?
check for me.
Can it be deception?
Advantage because
No,
I'm
it's
helping you?
persuasion.
What's
Advantage because I'm
No,
helping
you're right. You are lying. You are straight lying. Make a deception check.
So,
24.
Sure. I'm done. It's over. It's over. You're fine. Fine. You're the good guys, but you've got a lich on your side, and you transform people, and you keep poor elderly skeletons hostage.
Skelderly.
well, wait.
I liked that.
Before us, did you think that the scavengers were the good guys?
They are researching ways to maintain life within
And make bombs. Sorry.
the what?
And
And
make
bombs.
Yeah,
bombed us.
they bombed
Car bombs.
Look, you see that guy right there? And points to Turtle. Darian points to Turtle. Look at that vacant expression on his face. You think there's anything going on there? You wanna know why? They shot him in the head.
They did shoot him.
Put a bullet in there. I don't
They
even know if it's still in there.
hijacked
or not.
our vehicle, bombed us, and then they shot him in the
That's
head.
probably because they knew that the top researcher was in your clutches.
No, they don't care about you.
No.
It's because we won a
They
tournament.
didn't give a shit
They
about
didn't
you.
know who you were.
If anything, we give more of a shit about you
A shit of
than
you?
they do.
So I was in a bag for the last 5 days.
We couldn't take you out. We were kind of preoccupied
And
getting
yet-
shot up.
Is the
No
bag
one
really
asked
that
about
much
you.
worse than the Shadowfell?
That is
And
a
yet-
fair point.
They didn't ask about you. They didn't even say,
I
have you
once
seen
was
Bartholomew?
fond of the Shadowfell.
But
I
was
was
it
a
fond of you?
researcher.
But was it fond of you?
The Shadowfell?
Yeah.
Yes, and its
Yeah.
people? I bet they don't even know you're gone. I bet if you stopped to tie your shoe, they wouldn't notice you stopped walking.
What- that's
Insane reference.
quite,
Insane reference.
quite rude.
No, I'm just saying. It's the truth. They probably don't even notice your existence. And, you know, if you suddenly left our sight, we
We'd
would
know.
know.
Oh,
and we
we would
go
know.
after you.
And listen,
And kill
when we
me.
did,
No, and bring you back.
that is
Because
Because
you
I am your
belong.
hostage.
No,
Listen.
because you are our friend
can
and
only
our
be-
guest.
You can only be a hostage if you're worth something to the other people.
Exactly.
That is
And
true.
you're
actually.
not.
And
That is why you
listen,
are a friend.
Listen, here, you know, you can have you can have research partners. You can have a warm meal. You can have friends.
just let us show you around. Just
A
let us
little,
just
maybe
show
like a
you
place
around.
to call your own.
I'll give
And
you a
back
tour.
there in the Shadowfell, what did like? I mean, obviously you do research. You know, you had.
The Shadowfell was miserable.
But,
Okay,
like,
I
what
will
did
be
you
the
have-
first
Did
to
you have
say.
anything going on
That
there?
place
maybe?
sucked.
Like.
I was a highly esteemed researcher.
And
But
no,
do
no,
your
no,
research
no,
here.
Oh, you can do even more research in a realm that you don't know anything
And
about.
also, you can use this as a publishing house to get your research actually out
Let's
there
just-
instead of just
You
trapped
can-
up
you
in
can
a
write
little
under the name
document of
Debbie.
yours.
Or Bartholomew if you choose.
Or Debbie.
Edward, whatever your
Debson.
last name was.
Can you all please make persuasion checks for me?
And also, if we're working to undo,
Oh, it's fantastic.
16.
also
Okay.
if we're working to undo the scavengers, don't you want to be a part of the guys who? Don't you want to be on the side who's gonna win?
25?
Oh my god.
Do you know of? Should I know what servers?
18.
No. Not yet.
18, 20,
21.
25.
16.
Holy shit. As he looks around and he goes,
We're all looking at him with the biggest smiles on our face with like an
And we have a
hand
sphinx.
outstretched.
We do have a sphinx.
Not yet. We don't have her yet. We cannot.
We're
prove that.
having a sphinx.
We cannot prove that.
He's pregnant.
What?
Can't you tell?
What do you say, Bartholomew? You have to
Big
admit,
fat.
You look
without the
wonderful.
tour, this place looks pretty homely, yes?
We can also get your research published at the Chorusy.
That is what
I
I was
don't know if
saying.
you know what that is, the Chorusy.
Of course, I know what the
Yeah,
Chorusy is.
I have connections there. I can get you published.
You can use us as a publishing house, so we can get your work out there.
What do you
We
say?
should know someone who used to work there.
I'm about to toll the dead on this guy.
You said something about a hot spring?
The hottest of springs.
Yes, we did.
Quite
Not too
warm.
far from here. In fact,
Feel that?
we just took a hot spring bath yesterday morning.
It's good for your bones.
And we'll
good for
probably be
calcium.
going back today.
Yes.
It actually makes your calcium stronger. You know, because hot springs they are filled with just the over leveling of calcium.
Yes.
That's what gives them that
These
color.
minerals.
Minerals.
Strengthen his bones.
It's
Volcanic.
great for the bones.
Well, if I have no choice
Bad
but to
bones.
stay and reside here, then yes, I would like to see the amenities.
Yeah, Camille, give him like a tap.
And you all run into the wall of force.
Ow! Oh my god. Hey, that's effective.
Oh.
I know that's
You
why
got
I
saved
did it
this
to back
time,
up the
but
bones.
next time you won't be. Okay, let's go. Who has the wall of force out?
Austin.
I don't know.
Drop it.
Drop it!
Okay,
Okay.
when you bathe, do you dress or do you undress?
I don't think he's got anything to hide.
I am bones.
He doesn't have anything to hide.
I don't know what
Have
to
some
wear.
decency and hide your pelvis.
If I had clothes, perhaps
We
I
could
would
make you
wear
some.
Is he naked?
Why
Yeah,
are you
it's just a skeleton.
We didn't take
Oh,
it.
you
We
can
both look
cross
that
clothes.
low.
I feel like we're relatively the same height. We're both elves.
What?
Sort of. I'm not an elf.
I.
Were you playing Lukoa?
Yeah.
We're both elves, except
Where
I'm
are
not
you?
an elf.
Here,
Sorry.
take this low cut dress of mine. I'm gonna go pee.
Well, you
Yes,
said he was
yes, I
lace
will
sized,
take
right?
clothes.
I
He's like in between probably Robin and Lace.
I go to my
You
room
can either
and
have
come
slightly
back.
too small clothes or slightly too big.
I come back with some like.
Hold on, time out. He's in between Robin and Lace. He's
That's
in between 6'2" and 5'1".
4.
5'4".
Oh, 5'4".
He's
excuse
like
me.
5'7", 5'8".
I come back with like a pair of like old clothes. They're not like they're dingy, but just clothes that I don't really wear anymore.
They're stinky.
No, they're
I
freshly
help
clean. They
pin
smell like
them so they
lavender
fit.
actually.
Old clothes.
They smell like lavender
Stinky.
and green tea.
He reaches his hand out.
Here you go.
There is still a wall of force between
I
us.
thought he dropped
God.
it.
He drops it. Okay, he drops it.
I put up another wall of force.
He reaches his hand out.
The restroom is right around the corner. Don't think of anything funny.
Why is he going to the restroom?
To change. Oh, never
He's
mind.
already
You don't-
naked.
Never mind. You don't need to go in there.
Give
Do you-
me this decency.
Do
No.
air tags exist in this world?
Hey,
Can we tag him?
guys,
Ooh, good idea.
the plumbing doesn't work yet.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just go outside.
He has no bodily function.
Yeah, how would you even use the
And
restroom?
changing, and you watch as he slams the door.
I really don't believe.
There's no windows in there, right?
No, it's a bathroom.
Okay.
Wait,
Well, sometimes
what if you
sometimes
can- I love
windows
having-
have bathrooms.
Yeah, and they're weird.
Like frosted
Windows
windows.
have bathrooms?
Sorry, sometimes bathrooms have like
Yes.
frosted windows.
All
you
windows
can't see
have
out of it
bathrooms.
just for light.
Yeah, but they're easy to break. I don't know.
I listen for
What if we
shattering.
put a steel
Just
bar?
make that up.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear the slight shaking of bone.
I don't think he can get anywhere too far before we hear him faintly rattle off.
What about teleportation?
I don't think he has that.
What?
She's jerking the coin.
You see the thing rattling his bones as he's.
I'm Bartholomewing.
I'm boning it. I'm boning it.
As you, as he's gone changing. If
I'm
there's
getting
anything
it.
else you guys would like to do.
wanna put
So
a banana
just for the
peel
sake of
outside the
brevity
door.
for the rest of this day, he's going to change into whatever clothes was provided to him, which we can discuss as
A
whatever
thong.
Robin
A
handed him.
thong.
Faint lavender scented.
Thong.
That thong.
That faint lavender scented cloak probably is. He changes if you guys would like to give him a tour of the grounds for the rest of the day.
We do give him a tour,
That
yes.
is that the rest of your guys' day too?
Yes.
I'm gonna go work on my stained glass.
We show him to his guest room at the end of it. And I give him some things that I didn't use to decorate my room so
The
that he
one
can
you're
decorate
bringing.
himself.
Okay.
And we label the door Bartholomew's quarters.
He looks it up and down and he like looks around the room. It's like a quaint room. It's got a bed.
I grab an empty picture frame from my room and I bring it to him as a peace offering.
Lavro, can I
For
see,
decor on
can
your
I see
wall.
his journal? I did want to read it. 'Cause
I like
saw it in the
framing my
shadow
favorite
Are
file,
you
but
gonna give it back?
I will not give it back. No.
Thank
Lace
you.
does not realize that you're supposed to put stuff.
I promise that you will get this back. I will not give him this.
Is it going to be the exact same one with all the pages in it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. I have to go weld glass together for the next few hours. I want to have something to
Fine,
do, you know.
fine.
What do you
First, I'm taking him. Is there any pages that talk about how lonely he is in that book?
No, he's actually pretty happy in the Shadowfell.
He's happy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a
He was
pen.
very into his research.
I'm gonna take a pen. I'm gonna flip to the last empty page. I'm gonna say, "I'm so lonely and sad and depressed. Please, someone take me out of the Shadowfell and take me someplace nicer."
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and copy his handwriting.
Let's go to hand check.
Let's see, let's add a D4 to that. Why not? 20.
Yeah, that's the DC is a 20 now. It looks good enough.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
Now give him the book.
You get given the book. He
Go
comes.
to the
He walks
bathroom.
into his room, shuts the door without a word.
I gave
Showering.
Austin the book.
No,
Not fuck off.
he's
Oh, I
showering.
know. That is the end of day 2. Unless there's anything else you guys would like to do, Robin finishes prepping for his bake sales. Everyone helping Robin with the bake sale?
Do you still have teleport, Austin?
Is everyone helping
Do
you?
we want
Yeah,
to
sure,
teleport
once
to
I'm done,
the?
Robin's gonna go
get our
shower
money and then come back.
probably, so then I can go to bed.
So I also
Okay.
have teleport,
Oh yeah.
and we have the coins to get there.
Yeah.
They gave us coins when we went to the arena, so we
Yeah.
can use that to get there and then get back. Unless you want to roleplay that, then we can do that.
No, I was thinking that we could do that before we hit
Magnolias.
Magnolias.
Yeah, me too.
Because then we'll have the money to actually use.
DD Mega Doo Doo.
Yeah.
Everything just exploded.
I don't know.
You hit the thing and everything went wrong. Guess that's it.
Okay, as day 2 begins to slowly come to a close.
In how many days do we say that it takes to finish my glass?
5 days. You're approaching day 3 now.
Okay, and then towards the end of that day, I
It
will.
is on day 7.
I'm gonna send a sending spell over to Magnolia.
Okay.
Hi, Magnolia.
Was that a D100 you just rolled?
No, that was a to see how many charges I get back my staff.
Okay.
So I get.
I'll
Roll a
see.
D100. I'll roll a D100 real quick.
Yeah.
You can send the spell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because
Do you only get one D8 charge back, Austin?
7 plus 4, so I get 8. Okay. I get 2d8 plus 4.
I'll also get that.
Okay, ready? Can you count for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone, the count. Somebody help me count the sending spell because I'm stuck at this.
Okay.
25 words.
I'm ready.
Okay. Hi, Magnolia. It's Ancora. I was wondering when you will be in the relative proximity of Pericarp.
Which is
Pericarp,
one word.
Pericarp, one word. I have one more back. Let me know.
5
Too
more.
fast, Austin.
5 more.
Kisses.
Kisses from us.
Hope you're well.
One
Yeah.
more.
No,
One
two
more.
more.
One more. Counts.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Love you.
You.
Love you.
A couple moments pass before you hear. Oh, a pleasure to hear from my favorite
meet your kids.
sorcerer. You said that you're awaiting my arrival to your town, did you? I should be back
Wait for my arrival.
in
Let me bring
the
it down for you.
Feywild soon. Where did you want my arrival, darling? In Pericarp, you said? Oh, where on Great Moira is that?
Another sending spell.
It is our new town. Come here.
Sorry.
Come here.
Cover me.
Okay, sorry.
I meant Dulwich. Pericarp is our new city. We can discuss it later. But when will you be by
When
Dulwich?
will you be by Dorsch? Timor.
Anytime soon?
Anytime soon.
I was counted differently, I have no idea. You hear in response. Dulwich specifically.
Never.
Interesting. I'm normally in Dulwich about once a month. For a few days at a time. I should be back. This week's end, I'm spending it in the Southern Isles, so after this week's end.
And looking over at the calendar that I have, when is it? When are we?
So you guys are towards the end of the week, so you're about like
Friday?
you're at like
Thursday?
yeah, you guys are like I believe Thursday. 'Cause
Thursday?
That would be if you guys tomorrow is gonna be Thursday, so Thursday you're on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Thursday.
More talk.
Because your meeting is in the middle of the week. No wait, wait. Today's what? The hit tournament was on the weekend. Then how many days passed? Hit tournament was on the weekend. That was on Sunday. He was on the last day, so Sunday. And
Then we got car bombed the same day, and then we teleported home.
That was Monday.
No, that was all on the same day.
Right, and then you woke up here Monday.
Yes.
And you had the meeting planned for the next Monday.
Yeah.
So right now is Wednesday?
Probably.
It's Tuesday, it's gonna be Wednesday.
Yeah.
I will be there in about 5 days' time, right when the week's end ends. I'll be making my way over to Dulwich again. What does it sound like, darling?
Hello.
I'll be there at the week's end. Are all of your friends still alive, my darling?
That's kind of natural 20.
That was Turtle saying, yes, I'm here, I'm alive. That's the end of her message.
Okay.
You don't respond? Not a Magnolia?
Yeah, I can't not.
And in the back of your mind, all of a sudden you hear,
All right.
I'm better.
Count it out for me. Count it out for me.
Okay, one more time.
Yes, we're all alive.
Stop. Yes.
I might.
6.
Go and see you early.
And see you early.
I have business in the Isles.
In the Isles.
How many left?
You have 8.
Like 4, 8.
Okay.
For 8.
4.
Yes, I too counted that much.
The same shop as last time?
Same shop as last time. 2 more. Love you.
Sexy.
Bye now.
Bisexual.
You don't get a response.
Okay.
Bisexual.
Oh.
You felt the need to respond, she did not.
That's fine.
You should have said bisexual, see if you responded.
I want you.
Hi, baby mama.
And then I'll go to bed.
Okay. You go to bed. Everyone else heading to bed? Grabbing your bake sales, all prepped and ready for the next morning?
Yeah, they're all packaged and ready.
Well,
Okay.
actually, I'm gonna
In little baskets.
find Turtle.
Did you talk to Durian's parents at some point? They probably said yes. Do you have a permit to do this? Probably.
I would have gone to.
Would you have asked Durian?
I would have asked Durian to set up a meeting with his parents for me.
And we're gonna roleplay that.
That'll be my.
They probably said yes to the
Yeah,
bake
that's what
sale.
I would assume they would have.
Yeah.
Um,
They were like, oh, how cute, sure, whatever.
I love to bake and sell.
As the night comes to a close, unless there's anything anyone would like to do, you guys all wake up on day 3 as you guys approach the new sun rising, as you can smell the beautiful fresh baked smell of baked goods coming wafting through the windows in the kitchen as the sky once again lights up. You can see the lights of the cherry blossom tree starting to dim as the sun begins to approach over the slightly snow-capped mountains. It is a lot warmer today than it was the day previous. As you guys begin to wake up, you also hear
At the door, like the front door.
the front door.
I open it.
I also open it.
As you, both you and Durian, approach the door at the same time.
Oh, I was going to.
I got it.
Oh, we could get it together.
You can get it.
Oh, would someone open the door?
I'm
Open.
glad that you opened it.
Opened.
Hey,
Hey.
Who is that?
Hey, it's early for you.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's. Yeah,
It's like
I wake
1
up at
p.m.
this
It's like
time.
1 p.m.
I wake up at this time every day.
It's 1 p.m.
Sun, you know what they say? Sun's out, I'm out.
Buns out? What?
No one says that.
Sun's out, buns out?
Sun's
Somebody
out.
said?
Sun's out. Kasari's out.
No one says that.
Lies.
He says it.
I say it. I say it all the time. And you know what? I got up on my own at this point, and in the distance you see as Griffin like peeks his head and he goes, I woke up.
I'm going to Dual Ridge today to do a bake sale. Do you want to come along?
Yeah, you invited us to the bake sale. That's why we're here.
I did?
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Oh. Okay, well,
We were gonna do it yesterday, and then you said that I don't know. Someone said that you were off. Something about fucking Grinkle Claws? I don't know.
I was finding Lebro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds typical.
Yeah.
Remember
Anyways,
that one time that he disappeared and you had to go follow him for like a week straight?
Yes. This happens a lot. Anyways, I'm almost done getting ready. I just have to change and then I'll be good to go.
I'm kidding. Kasari does not say that in character because I forgot that would have gotten memory wiped.
Oh.
Well, memories will be back.
Not his.
Didn't we burn the book?
There's multiple books.
I thought all the names show up in the same book.
Well, we only ripped out our names though.
No, you were
No,
We
we
destroyed the whole
disintegrated.
No.
Then how did we get
Guys,
our memories
guys,
back
I
that
listened.
this book, the other book erased?
We didn't. Because remember when we got our blip of the past, there's still some details
Yes,
that are
yes.
Oh, so we don't have memories back that were erased by Robin's parents.
Yes.
Okay, we don't. Okay.
That's why it's so choppy.
Okay.
Like we got
Your
half
parents
the
as
battle.
well.
Yeah, damn. Guess we gotta get rid of
There's
another
more
book.
books, yeah. He walks inside. He goes, "Hey, you bitches got milk?"
Got milk.
We still have milk.
You drank it
Cereal,
all.
One half milk.
Cool. We're not using this for the bake sale, right? I don't
No,
care.
Everything's already made.
He's
so.
gonna reach in and he's gonna take it for himself a glass. Can I have one of the cookies you made?
La cookie.
You can have one when we get. Actually, just taste test it. Here you go.
Ah, yes. So where's everyone else?
They're getting ready, I believe. During weather.
Hey, what's up, pink boy? What's his problem?
It's. I don't know. He's pink. He's not supposed to be.
Oh, all right, fair.
Why are you pink? First day being pink.
Where's LeBron?
Oh, I think he's still sick.
Fuck now.
LeBron's still
No?
Am I
sick.
still sick?
You're on day 3 now.
He got rid of all the charges.
Well, you had 2 charges left yesterday.
Yeah.
So
You
you
still got
slept,
one.
so you have 1 charge left.
But he
can
got
get
rid of them with greater restoration.
You got rid of all of them?
Yeah, I only had one.
Oh, sure, yeah, you're fine now. You're good. You're probably good at this point.
Sure.
I think he's asleep. Or just
You
asleep.
still have.
Whatever.
Yeah. So
You
you
can go,
then
you can go find
Jake.
out. His room's the tower above here.
I'm not walking those stairs.
That
Damn.
Dude, it's my off day. It's my cheat day.
You don't have to walk up the stairs. You just have to walk up to his door.
I'm not
There's
walking
an invisible bell right
Oh,
by the
hey.
bottom of the stairs. If you just start trying to like reach for and pull stuff, it might ring.
I like this one. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
you
it in a
pull
while.
it. If
Yeah,
you pull
yeah.
it, it
there's-
rings.
no, go find the
It's
invisible bell.
though.
At his tower?
Yes.
Yeah, like at the base of his tower.
Why? I don't want to go to his tower. No, I'll go to his tower. What am I?
Just
am
You
I-
have to find the
it's
invisible bell and
it
pull on
moves it moves every 20 minutes because he doesn't want people to bother him too often. But it's there.
Yeah, it makes sense to
You
me.
have to pull on it.
Yeah, he walks out.
Guess I didn't even find a fake bell.
I'm
You see-
gonna follow him just because I want to watch him go like this around the front.
You watch as Griffin crosses his arms and laughs and goes, "I like your friends.
They're pretty funny.
I think they're funny."
Sorry to interrupt, Robin. Do you need any help like getting all your things packed for the? Also, are there any like pastries reserved for us?
There is a basket full of pastries reserved for just us.
Okay. Should I bring that with to the bake sale so that we don't feel left out?
Yeah, sure. We can have it under the table. Lace. No, actually, Turtle. Can you be in charge? You wouldn't be strong enough. I'm sorry, my dear.
fair enough.
Turtle, would you be in charge of grabbing the tables?
Ah!
Actually, we have a bag of holding. The fuck? Okay, there's everything in there. The
Okay.
food, the tables, the chairs, the tablecloths, the umbrellas.
Okay.
The he's got like one of those tarps that they'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
able
yeah.
to sit under.
Oh,
It's
fantastic.
decorated. It's like embroidered. It's not like a plastic.
Oh,
it's like
adorable.
embroidered.
All in here is
He's
you
got
can rob
a
someone's
rug.
entire house.
He's got a rug.
Okay.
And just like little decorations they can hang around.
Fantastic.
the
What do the
area.
signs say? Because this is for fundraising the town. So like, what do the signs say?
Who wants some fuck ass cookies?
It
I
doesn't
think
say that.
I'd like to think that everyone. I'll say like I'll say that like one of the conditions the king and queen had is like okay, but like if this is going to be a bake sale, then like I want our son to make at least one of the signs. So I'm gonna say at least Durian writes at least one of the signs.
Okay.
Robin's writing at least one of the signs. Is everyone else just writing a sign?
Come and try Robin's cookie.
Well, I think they have a giant like a standing sign, you know those like standing signs,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be labeled Pericarp's goodies.
Okay.
I'm going to
You watch a halfling go
Goodies.
walk by and go, who the fuck is Pericarp?
I'm going to
And who are his goodies?
Okay, no, then we'll name it.
Robin's cookie.
I'm gonna be a science
You're flipping the sign.
Yeah, I'm not-
What does your sign say?
Robin's
Um,
bones.
best pastries this side of Moreau.
Best pastries this side of Moreau.
Yeah.
Okay.
Best pastries within the 3
Um,
yards.
2 bread, 1 loaf.
Just so we're
Hey,
clear,
Robin, can
you
I
walk
do
by-
it? Can I do any sales specials? Like, can I be like, buy a few, get some free?
As long as we're making money and
But, like,
we're
what
not
do you-
losing any.
What do you think would
Oh,
be?
so
like,
my buy 2 get 1 gold coin free is not going to be a good sell. Lace folds up his sign that he was working on.
You can.
I have
What
a
is? How
side
did you
venture
spell
I
all
want
of
to
that?
make.
Wrong.
Can I start?
It's like XYZL.
Okay, should I
Big sale.
should I? What's
Maybe
a
do,
good
like,
deal?
Buy 3 get 1 free.
Okay, yeah, I'll put down best pastries this side of Moreau. Buy
What?
2 get 1 free.
Why did you make that face at me?
No, I just.
She
so
looked
your
up at
sign-
me. This is what she did. Mind you, I can't see this down. She goes,
Fire.
I don't know what that means.
So Ancora holds up a sign and it says "Best pastries this side of Moreau."
Buy 2 get 1
Yeah.
free.
Yeah,
Buy 3 get 1 free.
right. Best
But I
pastries.
feel like buy 2
Durian?
get 1 free. It's more inviting.
Durian, as you're walking by, making sure that all the signs are in order. What does your sign say?
Something princely.
And
it
it just
says,
says
like,
something
Something
princely.
princely.
Come see Prince Durian at a bake sale fundraiser for.
That's gonna get a bunch of people probably.
Yeah. I know.
You're making
Yeah.
you're looking over,
I got
making sure
clout.
everything's good. You walk by Ancora's sign and you like double take
Durian's
as it
cookie.
says, "Best pastries this side of Moreau."
Ah.
Moreau?
Your issue?
Is there a word for pastries that starts with an R?
Oh, Moira.
There
Not Moira. Moira.
you go.
Moira.
There you go.
Royal.
Moreau
Rules.
is your
Royal
enemy
rules.
kingdom.
Just don't do Moreau.
No, sorry. Typo.
Okay, the sign is gonna
It
say.
says Moreau, but it's crossed out with a big X and there's an I added to say Moira.
The standing sign says Royal Rolls and Pastries.
Royal Bros and Pastry. That's good. That's good. Roll.
I'm
thanks-
also
thanks
gonna
to
print out
ladies.
some flyers that I can attach to
Robin's
buildings,
2
and I
rolls
will use a summon construct to have him go out and around and post those out and hand them out.
Fantastic.
Robin's
Okay.
bun in the oven.
I'm also bringing like some of my plants that I would be able to transport that I
Okay.
can like wrap around the tarps like
Oh,
bars.
cute. Don't you have druid craft?
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna expand off of those, so I'm gonna
Okay,
use
okay,
those
okay.
as my base.
Fantastic.
So I assume we're gonna be in like a town square. There's not gonna be a whole lot of dirt.
Yeah. Okay.
So that, and then I'm bringing some like little lanterns, like just small ones. It'll be
To
daytime
hang up.
anyway.
Yeah.
And if I think of anything else, I'll let you know.
So what we've got so far is you guys begin to make your way into town. As you do, Robin, you've got your little tents. You've also got little lanterns, plants hanging from the different tent tarps. You've got some signs. You've got a sign flipper. You've got come see Prince Durian and his royal rolls.
Summon Steed last.
Prince
until
Durian
it
and
goes
his
away.
royal buns.
Yeah.
Yep. Until you dismiss it.
Then I have Summon Steed out, and I have a backpack on him. Not a backpack, but one of those like horse
Yeah.
backpacks, and I'm like loading that, and
Yeah.
like going in and out of the house, and like I have like a checklist. I'm like, I got this, and I got
Yeah,
that.
I'll help. I'll put like our basket of pastries on there. I'll put like whatever
Nice.
other baskets need to go on there.
Okay.
Lace is gonna bring a deck of cards, and
Fantastic.
he's gonna set up a little stand with magic tricks right next
Cute.
to it.
My horse is like dressed up to the nines.
Like almost like a royal, the way that like you dress up your royal horse.
Yes, like in Zelda.
Your royal
Okay.
hoarseness.
Yeah, as you guys make your way back into George, what's up?
I want to do my thing.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
I'm gonna make nudie calendars of everybody in the group.
I like it.
Right? What?
What does that have to do with pastries?
It doesn't.
Has our
Is
bones,
Monroe
girl.
an artist?
I feel like after being in like an archivist and writing a bunch of
think you
books,
would
and
have
With
shit,
some weird
calligraphy?
talent.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check for me.
sure.
Don't you have like a magical paintbrush?
I
Yeah.
do. I don't really need to use that though.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
18.
An 18.
Stop.
Get out of my brain.
It's like not.
For
You're
good
not.
luck, not an 18. 22.
Wow.
I added the
Go back to
d4.
homely music since
It's not
this is my funny
necessarily
playlist.
realism, but it is. I mean,
Like, can
They
you
look
see our
great.
goodies or are they covered?
No, it's like you're wearing a little speedo.
I would love to think that
Can
it's
we wear
pastry
leaves
themed.
instead?
Leaves?
Is it
Sure.
pastry?
No,
So it's
pastries,
first person.
pastries.
No.
Our goodies.
And
Our
it's
goodies.
you're holding a pastry in
But
front
what
of your
if
like
children
tits.
come by?
Then they
Well,
don't
it
open
says
it.
It's a
adults ask about our adult menu.
Adult menu. Our adult recipe book.
Ask about our
Yes.
Holy
special
shit! It's a
calendar.
recipe book. It's a recipe book for all the things you're selling, but they all have photos of you guys
Selling
making it.
ourselves.
It's a recipe book of like all of the different pastries, and then every single pastry is being displayed somehow. I'd like to think one of them is like the giant loaf of bread, giant baguette that's covering all three Ancora.
Oh,
turtle-
one.
I was gonna say Ancora, turtle, and lace, just like covering all of your guys' private parts.
breadstick.
One massive baguette. You guys are holding it like all in a row. A giant loaf of bread that's.
Somebody's dead.
Who did that?
I didn't want to say anything when I spelled it, but
Yeah,
I didn't
Oh!
want to say someone.
No, it's. It's the O that.
I carpet bombed.
Austin Coker. And he's the fan too, so it blew
He
into
farted.
the fan blew
Blowing
into my
over
face. The fan blew into my face.
I said to downstream.
Alright, I
you guys-
finished loading up my horse.
Yeah, there's one image in the recipe book that's how to bake a loaf of bread, and it's covered right on Robin's private parts. One massive loaf of bread.
But it's all
How do I feel
drawn.
about this?
It's all drawn. It is all drawn.
Robin
And
stressed
LaRoe
out because-
you didn't know LaRoe was so talented.
I did. Okay, it feels kind of weird that this is the first like artistry I've seen of you, but it's good.
Is anybody shocked?
I'm a little, yeah.
How much are you selling this for?
How often have you seen us naked?
I'm not in there, right?
Which one is this? Are you speaking of Durian?
Don't
He
put
can't be in there. He's the
don't put
prince.
me in there.
Durian's fully clothed.
He's the only one.
There's one page with Durian's fully clothed holding just like donuts.
Suggestively eating donuts.
Yeah, he's going like.
He's going, how much would something like this usually sell for?
I would probably sell it for like 5 gold.
Oh.
5 gold.
Gold.
Wait, 1 or 2.
I think like 1 or 2, maybe 5 gold.
Maybe
Hey,
one
know
gold.
your worth.
Be
One
dead.
each page.
Hey, I think hi, Kasari here. I think the image with Prince Durian, I think that one, you should have a couple of the recipe books where he is naked holding like a cookie against himself.
Nope.
But you sell that one for 100 gold.
Nope.
He's the
I
prince.
don't
I don't
I'll
think
do
we
one,
could-
but his face and hair is censored, so you can't tell who it is.
There's just a black bar over the whole thing.
No, there's a censored bar not on where the loaf is, but where his head is.
Check what I say.
Yeah.
Hey, I have the spell Find Steed. Can I cast it? But when I cast it, can I also use it to cast my cockatrice?
Sure.
Cool.
I mean,
That's unrelated to
I'm
anything
going
we're
to
doing.
start. I'm going to hate that soon, but
Yep, but you said yes.
I'm going to say it cannot be used in battle. Your cockatrice cannot be used in battle unless it can die. That is not an
You
immortal
said the
creature.
same thing
Okay.
about Flob.
Yeah, Flob can die.
He's just resistant to everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just amazing. Yeah. He's basically
He
immortal.
was just a mistake Harmony made that I capitalized on.
Yes. I'm not making that mistake on the cockatrice though. Cockatrice can die and it does not heal when you resummon it.
Lame.
You're
So
just
you'd have
summoning
to
it back to
heal
your box.
I start making my way. I let everybody know that my horse is ready and I am ready and I have all my baked goods
Oh
in
my
my
God.
bag. And I'm dressed very homely-like, and I make my way towards Pericarp. Not Pericarp, towards Dual Ridge.
I would like to grab a pole, like tent poles, and when you get your fortune told, like you get a little enclosure.
Yes.
I'm making one of those, and there's gonna be the sign that says "Ask for our adult recipes" outside, and they have to come inside.
Love that. Did somebody change my name in Discord to H ...
No.
No, you're on streamer mode, probably.
Oh, that is why.
But we can't change your name. You're the owner.
H.
I was just confused. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you guys make your way, you begin to set up. As you make your way into the town, Dual Ridge is always a beautiful town. It is bountiful of art and architecture. There is a ride of color splashes across the city. You can see the music plays. It's like filled with children running in the streets. You can see illusions sort of like stride mid-air. You can see like repeating their actions in endless loops. You can see, as you remember, all of those buildings, the sides of the buildings are covered in all of those moving illusions. So you guys are competing with a lot of signature. You guys are competing with a lot of advertisements, because if you'll remember, all of the sides of the buildings are moving illusions, and they're all, advertising their storefronts. You can see it's basically like a 1,000-way war between like competing carnivals. It's all just advertising for a smithing workshop and a jeweler's and everyday stuff. And then you have in the middle of it a robot flipping a sign.
Yeah. And also, my summon construct is walking around, handing out flyers.
Okay.
Awesome.
Handing out printed flyers.
I set up my stand.
Where do you set it up? Center of town, or
Yeah.
center of town?
I set up a little chair and a little fold-out table next to the stand.
Great. As you begin to like set out your stuff. It's adorable. You have all of your lanterns hanging. You have your tent up. You've got your rug, and you begin to wait for people to flood in. As you do, what do you have on sale? You've got the cookies. You got the danishes.
Yeah, I've got cookies, cheese
Lavro's
danishes,
selling
loaves of bread,
the books.
huckleberry poppy seed muffins, and some pumpkin loaf. Pumpkin and carrot loaf.
Yum.
Okay, pumpkin and carrot loaf. Fantastic. As you guys begin to like start setting out your baked goods, they do smell amazing, and that scent of like the freshly baked goods, as well as just the the beautiful setup that you guys have, the stand that you have, and your sign flipper. Can I have everybody please roll, or let's say everybody please roll based on the individual thing that you're doing. Some sort of check. So like, if you want to roll a performance check because you're sign flipping, if you want to roll what kind of check do you want to argue? Persuasion check?
Persuading them to come
To
in
buy
here
it?
and buy it.
What kind of check would you like to roll? Based on what you're specifically doing. Persuasion. Alright, you're persuading people to buy. Lace, if you want to roll, it's based on what you're specifically doing with your card tricks.
Great.
Mrs. Andrews.
And if there's anything turtle or
Can it be a sleight of hand?
Yeah, sure. If there's turtle or Durian, if there's anything you're specifically doing to like help, like he's sign flipping, like he's trying to stop
Durian's
people inside.
greeting people.
You're reading people?
Greeting.
Oh, greeting people. Yeah,
I'm sure he can't do anything else.
Sure, make a charisma check.
What if he just hits a little dance?
With advantage.
Okay. You're the prince.
Do I have advantage because I worked so hard on this?
I'm gonna say no. The prince did have advantage because he's the prince.
Silver
But I
barbs.
worked so hard
I
on
got
this.
19.
Silver
19.
barbs.
Okay, with the 19, so we're gonna take the average. So 19.
Oh,
Oh.
I got this.
You said I could use sleight of hand?
Yeah.
31.
Wow. Okay, 31, 19.
18.
18.
What should Turtle do?
19.
28.
28.
Me
Wow.
and Harrison
All right.
help him bump the
All
average.
right.
And
How's
what do you
the
want me to
high
roll
average?
for my other guy, or do you just want me
What
to
other
add
guy?
it? My summon construct.
Oh, I mean, it's you. That's what you're doing.
Well, this is a different entity. I'm sign flipping and he's.
No, right. But I'm saying this is
Gotcha,
just, this is
yeah,
just
yeah,
what you're doing. Like everything that you're doing.
Can I have
is
advantage?
No.
He's giving out flyers.
You're gonna no. Yeah. The only reason that he had advantage on charisma is because he's the prince of this town. So people already like him. Hello.
Sorry, there's something in my eye.
As with that high of an average, you
Could
watch
you use
as
magical guidance, Austin?
It doesn't give me advantage.
Wait, what should Turtle do?
what do you want to do?
I don't know. I don't know what he would do. He's never done a bake
I
sale
guess you
before.
have to use the new rolls.
This is new to him. He'll just stand there.
Yeah.
Just float around. Help
He's not
where you
shaking
need it.
He's floating around.
You can drop
He's
off.
going back and forth between everyone.
You can drop off food, grab things from the cart, whatever we need.
I'm gonna roll this.
Okay.
Something in my eye.
Well, it's a spin down, so it's not. It doesn't work
Okay,
because you see it goes in order. So just roll. Oh,
I got a 13 for general help.
Okay. Great. It's lowering the
Wait, no, I didn't roll a 13.
no, but it's still good. It's still fine. You watch
Should I
as
add
people.
anything? Love?
It's good to be a straight roll. As you watch as people begin to start lining up, as you see like there's a pretty steady form of people beginning to arrive. As you watch as they're beginning to like poke their heads around, look around, you see a couple of them are here for the baked goods. A couple of them are lining up. I'm very excited to speak to Prince Durian. As you know, you recognize a lot of these townspeople as it's people that you've seen like grow up, that have seen you grow up. You can see an elderly woman going, "Oh, Prince! Oh, Dorian, it's a joy to see you. You know, I met you when you were a child." Along those lines, as you begin to see people.
115 years ago.
How old do you think she is?
I know.
As they're beginning to line up, as well as lining up in front
No,
of the
I just want to make a comment. When an older, when an adult comes up, I
Yeah.
offer to play like a card game with them and like bet on it,
Okay.
and I totally cheat.
Okay. You watch as this older woman goes, "What is this game, gentlemen?"
Oh, well, for the kids it is a little card trick, but for any adults that wish to gamble a little bit, I have this card game that we can play.
Oh, Granny loves gamble.
And then
And you'll gamble. So what is exactly what do you think this card game looks like? How are you gambling this?
in my head it's like a cross between like Texas Hold'em and like me shuffling cards around and them guessing what card is where.
Okay.
And
Sure,
so that
sort
like
of
in the
the
chaos of
yeah,
moving
yeah.
I can like swap, like I can like sleight of hand.
Oh,
wiggle
absolutely,
cards
yeah. So
around
she's
and-
gonna point and go. She's gonna go that one.
Ah, wrong, and like kind of like that vibe,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to like get cards in your hand, and
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Make just a basic sleight of hand check.
sorry, my
Debate
31
them,
does it
though.
count?
That was, I mean,
You have to let them win a little bit.
30.
a 30. Oh, yeah, you're
You have
good.
to win a
rolled a
little bit so they come
14.
back for more.
You let her win a little bit, or just
Yeah, like it's kind of like I work to build the pot, and then I'm like when it gets big enough, then I.
You win, and
Yeah.
she goes, "Oh God, damn it! Oh, Mistra curse upon this land."
He's creating gamblers.
She was a gambler, baby.
she was going to the magic mirror.
I get it.
Oh, Mistra curse upon these forgotten lands. You'll get yours in the end, son.
Oh,
As she walks away.
does she look like I
Like
should?
She would curse somebody.
I
Make
should
an
be.
insight check if you
I
just
should
to
be-
check if you feel actually cursed.
19.
A 19. With a 19, it's interesting as she walks away. A little trickle of magic on her fingers. Can you please let me double check something.
She's a fae!
Can you check something?
Oh fuck, is it
You
actually?
just met the archway of gambling.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
So
You legendary resistance.
Yeah, you do got the mask.
14.
fail.
I'm gonna legendary resistance.
Okay, you feel as a curse is bestowed upon you as you damp it off of yourself.
What the heck?
Who is this?
I will say, this is a town filled of magic people, and you're trying to cheat against a bunch of really powerful town filled with magic
Didn't
people.
realize it.
Townspeople of magic. That he's cheating?
Yeah.
No, she's just angry.
So she cast a spell on
She
someone?
cast bestow curse.
That's a spiteful
Honestly,
woman.
fire.
Holy shit.
As she walks away, as you're left feeling like tingly for a moment as the magic begins to subside.
Strange.
As you have what appears to be like a like younger 20s, like woman. As she walks by,
Okay.
she walks over and she goes, I heard you're selling something for adults over here.
I am.
You know, he's such a creep. So,
What might that be?
this is what we call hentai.
This is Prince Durian penis.
I took a few.
But don't tell him I put it in
Don't
here.
tell him.
You
might
watch, she
go
like
this one.
leans over, like she's wearing a pretty revealing outfit, pretty revealing dress, like a low cut, skin tight, almost barmaid like outfit. As she like leans over towards you, kind of like bends over the table and goes, "What might that be?"
You know, just recipes and perhaps images that go along those recipes.
Images, hand drawn.
Hand drawn, yes, but
Do they move? Are they illusions?
they're not illusions, unfortunately.
Oh.
I can give you a small taste of what they look like, though.
I'd love a small taste from
I'll,
you.
I'll open up the page to Robin.
As you watch, she goes, and you can see there's like a flush of red that goes down her face
Yeah,
and
she's-
like down her neck, and she goes, "Now, which one are you? Are you in this book?
I am.
How much is this book?"
It's about 1 gold.
Done.
Okay. I
Should we
gotta
raise
go.
those prices?
I gotta
Damn.
go.
And when I said 5 gold, we were like,
And
Okay, I know for next time.
and how much do I have to pay to have you deliver it to me personally?
Whoa.
You watch as she pulls out another
I'm getting
bag.
pimped out.
You watch as she pulls out another bag of
Don't
gold.
touch behind you. You tripping, boy?
Watch as she pulls out a bag of gold.
I got you.
A bag. How much does it look like there's in that bag?
I mean, it's a solid amount. Could be at least a couple dozen gold in there.
for cool to make anything fun.
That's what.
She's an attractive younger
How much
woman.
is this worth? Okay, what if this is all a spell, all
This
an
is
illusion?
Lavro
She's
we're
actually an
talking
old
about.
hag.
Oh, I got you scared on
It's
that.
a disguise self spell. It's an old woman.
Make an insight check for me.
My dice. 15.
A 15?
Yeah.
With a 15, I would say looks as truthful as you.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, looks truthful. Looks like a nicer young woman.
Okay.
Can I have the chips, please?
Cheeps.
There's a hand it to her.
Do
Oh.
I pinch myself out?
Yes.
Is the answer yes?
Answer's
Yeah,
always,
is it for-
answer's
Wait,
always
so the
yes.
gold is for upgrading our town? Is that
Yeah.
what it is for? Okay.
Do it,
I'll do it.
please.
I'll do it. How much do I
I
charge?
guess if I have to.
How much do I charge?
15.
50? I think I'm worth a bit more than that.
Yeah.
It's the stuttering. 'Cause he goes, I think I'm a bit more than that.
50, charge 50.
I'll say 30.
God
30
damn.
gold.
Your body is worth less than a healing potion?
How much is a healing potion?
50.
50 is a healing potion?
Yeah.
50 gold?
Yeah,
Oh my
supreme
God.
healing potion's a couple hundred.
Your body's worth less than a healing potion is a crazy sentence.
It's true.
It's
Well, what kind of
true.
package are we
It's
talking
true.
about?
Do
Which,
you know
what,
what's from
like
Austin?
the base bare
We need
bones
to
or
enlighten
like
you.
the,
You know,
all the
you've seen it,
flair?
right? Blazing
Oh, I
Saddles?
want as many
Oh, yes, I
bones
have
as you
it.
can give
Oh
me.
my god.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Then I'm guessing you want to select the premium package.
I'll take any package you have to
Oh.
What?
It'd be about 100 gold.
It better be worth it.
It will be.
Does Lavro know?
She hands over. She hands over
Apparently Lavro knows
half
his
of
way
her
around a
bag,
woman.
half her bag, and she says, "The rest upon delivery."
Fair.
Do water?
Wow,
Where
I
does she
love
live?
Do water
D&D.
actually have belly buttons?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, they give
no,
birth.
there's no- they wouldn't.
Oh, it is. Wait.
I guess they do.
They give birth. The only thing that wouldn't have belly buttons is if you didn't have an umbilical cord.
Did he have an umbilical cord?
Or
Yes.
was I an egg?
Or was he an
You're
egg?
not an egg.
Okay.
I can ask
So
you
he
for
has,
not
oh, he
eggs.
has nipples.
Right.
I remember this.
He has
I
multiple.
could be like a platypus. Why would I have multiple? Like
I'm
2
gonna-
or like
I'm
4?
just saying things. I'm just saying things.
multiple.
Okay, what's her? Does she give me her address?
Yeah, she'll write down on like a piece of parchment. She slips the address and she goes, when can I expect the delivery?
Later tonight. What time works for you?
Whenever you're done with your little bake sale.
All right. Sounds
I
good.
wish all the prosperity on your little town.
Oh, thank you. Maybe you'll come visit sometime.
Saunters away. She hands you a piece of paper.
Yep. All right. Well, now I.
Now I have to go our sex leader.
Yeah.
You
That's why I
got
have to have
50.
sex
You
later.
got. You can add 50. I'd probably 51 gold towards your bake sale cost if someone wants to start keeping track of this.
So I get 50 gold personally.
As Lace has already earned about probably 10 gold from gambling at this point.
Sorry, the
That's
Archfey only lost 10 gold
10
in that.
gold.
They cursed you for 10.
Hey, I mean,
just
that's
an
like a
old
year's
woman.
wage.
Just
Like,
an old woman who lost her life savings gambling. I don't know.
For life savings?
So you've currently
10
got.
gold is a lot of gold.
It's a lot of gold for people. A piece of bread is like a copper. Like you guys, that's a 10
Everything
gold
is
like
gold for us, though.
Think about
we pay
this.
everything. We never have anything under gold.
Yeah, but
right,
like,
because that's like that's because you
I
guys
mean,
are
one
watching
gold
it
is like what? Like that's like a 2 months' wage for someone.
Yeah.
I
A
think
gold is about-
typically you make like a gold a month.
You can
Yeah.
make like a gold a month. A gold is like think about this. A gold is like 100 to 1,000 depending on like.
I've always counted gold as 20. Coppers are 1, silvers are 10, gold is 20. That's how I do it.
It would
That's
technically be 100 if that was your.
No.
Sorry.
Gold is normally considered to be like the equivalent of 100.
But like by your what? Like one
No,
copper
no,
goes into
no.
10. 10 copper goes into 1, and then
So like
10 would go.
10
So
gold
it's
is
back
like
to
Guys, I don't care that much.
10 gold is
I
like
genuinely-
$1,000.
What's the astral sea?
What's the astral sea? So you guys currently have 61 gold. As Robin, you've got.
Are we pooling it all together?
Oh yeah, I mean this is your fund.
Okay.
How many have I made in sales? Like,
You
for
watch
food?
as a group of kids run up and they go, "Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me."
Hmm?
Excuse me. How many of your Danishes can we get with this? And they put like a pouch on, and it looks like someone got mommy's credit card because this is a bag of 50 gold. How much can we get with this?
How much are we? What are the prices?
That's up for you.
Girl,
to
you
decide.
made it.
But I don't know. So what did we? What would we have decided?
$1 million.
Like 2 gold for. So hold on. Pause.
I don't know. Sell whatever you want. We got our own personal basket, so I can't complain.
Wait, hold on.
I can't complain
One
because
of
we
my
get the product.
personal collection.
My iPad's been so slow. So I'm selling cookies,
Just the one for my personal collection.
huckleberry.
Oh yeah, I'm drawing you saying that.
What else am I selling?
What are you drawing?
You'll see.
You'll know.
Carrot.
As you're figuring out your
Are you drawing
prices,
LeBron?
You'll see, but you won't.
you
like
as you're
it.
sign flipping, Durian, what's Turtle doing? Sorry,
Turtle's just going around to anyone.
He's helping. He's
just
a
like
float- he's a
passing stuff
floater.
out.
He's a
You're a
floater.
sign flipper.
Yeah.
As you guys are
Floater.
sign flipping,
I'm not flipping. I'm not flipping.
Okay, as you're sign flipping, as you're kind of floating around, as you guys are like making your way around. Okay.
We'll find out.
Sorry. You see there's hello. You see there's like this like elderly couple that like walks over as they go, "Oh, hello.
Hi.
And what is this? What is this lovely little stand for?"
It's a bake sale. It's down that way. off
Bake
of-
sale and porn.
Oh.
Hey, sell it like it is.
What is it for?
It's a fundraiser for city funds.
City funds for this city.
No, for a new city that the prince is helping to establish.
Near here, we're getting a new town.
Yes.
While I'll be in the 350 years we have lived here, I have yet to see such a great development. The city infrastructure must be booming.
Yeah.
Is this specifically going to benefit the arts? And then you can see as her husband pitches in and goes, "Oh, you know how we love the arts, darling." And she goes, "Oh, we just would love to be benefactors of any art programs you have."
Oh, I'm sure.
I got no program.
I'm sure that there is, some art programs starting up, but we are working on, the basic necessities for right now. But
The
here-
answer is yes.
I'll give you a card and we can reach out to you when, or you can reach. We'll find you. I'll take down your information.
Never mind. No, say it one more time.
If you have- If you have any future art installations or pursuit of the arts in your town, please contact us. We would love to sponsor you.
And what was your name?
Oh, my name is...
I'm sorry, Von Dinglesworth. The third.
My name is Vonsworth.
Von Dinglesworth is
Von
pretty good.
Bonsworth.
My name is Vonsworth. And this is my wife, Vansworth.
Wow.
Is that their first name?
Bonds.
What's their last name?
Worthington.
Worthington.
That's how you know they're rich.
Worthington.
Vansworth Worthington.
Vansworth Worthington.
Give us the chips, please.
Nope, chips.
Check, please.
Hear from us again.
For me, I decided
Worthington.
cookies are worth 2 gold. The Huckleberry
Oh.
muffins are worth 2 gold. Is that too much?
Yeah.
1 gold?
No.
No.
Wait,
Like,
guys, that's why I'm
At
asking. because I
most,
don't
like
know.
a silver.
Okay, that's why I was asking. Everybody's like, "It's your call. It's your call."
So about a
It's
literally
clear
it's
Robin's
not.
a prince.
So yeah, Robin turns to you guys and goes, "So a cookie's a gold, right?
Silver?
A gold is at least like 2 weeks worth of wage for people.
Okay, guys, I don't know this.
Well, they're delective. They're really special.
We always have so much gold that it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Robin's the fucking prince, all
No,
right.
it's okay. Fuck Robin. I don't know.
Alright.
Okay, so carrot
If
bread can that
you
be 2
insist.
silver? Can carrot bread be 2 silver? Is
Yeah.
that fine?
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah,
feels might be on the pricier side, but I think we can get away with it because we have the prince as our benefactor.
That is true.
What about a loaf of bread?
Stick of butter.
What about a loaf of bread? How much would you guys price that?
a loaf of bread, according to D&D, is 2 copper. So I would say like
10 million.
So I would say
Obvious
like,
spot.
well, 10 copper would
So
be 1
maybe-
silver.
Maybe 4 gold.
So I would say, if this is like a special bread. It's not just like a normal loaf of bread. You probably charge a silver for like a really nice loaf of bread.
I'm just gonna make everything 1 silver then.
Do like 5 copper for cookies. And then a silver for bread.
Like a gallon of ale is 2 silver.
Should I be?
Meals per day are a nice meal per day is about, just for everyone to know, is about between 8 and 10 silver pieces for an entire meal.
So-
per
Okay,
day.
I
I
could
have
be
everything
selling
at
my
5
stew.
copper
Yeah.
except I've got everything at
Do you
5.
want to start selling stew?
I'll sell my stew.
Fantastic! You start selling stew.
I've got everything at 5 copper except
But
for
I'm
the
also
loaf of
selling the
bread, which
pictures.
is
So
1
how does this
silver.
work?
Well, you could just have the stew nearby.
Yeah. That's true.
You can put turtle in charge of the stew.
Turtle, do you want to sell stew?
Okay.
And do you also want to sell mayonnaise?
What?
Okay.
How much are mayonnaise worth?
Probably like a copper.
Okay, I told these prices to the boys that came up to me.
You is this enough? They place a gold.
1 gold.
Is this enough for how many? Actually, they put like 10 more gold. How
Oh
much
my
for 10
God.
more gold? You have no idea where these kids got this money from.
I don't know how to do math.
Bottle of fine
That's
wine
okay.
is
As you're like
10
trying to do this math, you see this mother run out like hurriedly. You watch as she's like half dressed, like she's like got her bun in her hair, and she goes, "Children! Oh, I'm so sorry. Is that my coin purse?" As she grabs the coin purse and she goes, "I am so sorry. We do not have the funds for this.
Well, how about just maybe a cookie?
Would you like to gamble and see if you can make more money?
No, sorry, not today. For the trouble, you watch as she puts down, 5 silver. And she goes, whatever we can get this 5 silver. So probably like a pile of cookies.
Yeah,
like a good
he gives her a pile of cookies.
like a good, like probably
and
like
1 loaf.
a good thing and like a loaf of bread. And she goes,
Bruh.
thank you so much. Lovely cause. And she like scoops them. She goes, children, never again. Grounded for life. As she like moves
5
them along.
silver, you said?
Yeah, 5 silver.
How much is it?
An
Not
ale,
raising the
a gallon of ale is 2 silver.
How much is wine?
Probably 5 silver.
First, like,
Well, I would not appreciate it.
How much is wine
I
needed?
feel that was so fun.
Well, the gallon of ale is 2
Yeah.
silver. As this is happening, Turtle.
yeah, that's the truth.
I can make a gallon of wine.
Okay.
Yes, Queen?
You watch as yes, you. You watch as remind me.
I'm gonna get the wine.
Durian has younger brothers, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What was the names of his younger brothers? Do you
Girl.
remember? Oh, okay.
Some plant.
You watch as
Bring
a
this
very
fly trap.
finely dressed noble young boy kind of approaches. You can see there's like a scabbard at his side. You can see he's wearing like a cloak and an insignia of the royal family. As he walks up, and he goes, can I get some stew?
Is this the happy one or the depressed one?
There you go.
Yep.
Can I get some stew, please?
Is this turtle or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
What kind of stew?
The stew you have.
Alright, that's good because we only have one kind.
Okay.
Unless you want mayo.
No.
Okay. I'll pour you some.
Okay, is my brother around here?
Who's your brother?
Oh, you're not kidding. Prince Durian.
Oh. You have different hair. He hasn't met the royal family at all.
This is true, this is true. He goes,
yeah. He's over there. That you see that long line of people?
oh, yes, I mistook him from a civilian.
No, that's him.
Thank you. You can keep the stew on second thought. He puts down a bag of 10 gold, and he goes, I hope that's enough.
Yep.
And
Are you keeping track of this?
Nope.
Nope.
I am.
I know. I have 10.
I have also 10.
Okay, hold on.
I already have it.
You do have all of it?
Yeah, we have 71
Well,
gold,
Ro has
and
the
then
most.
you have 5.
Silver.
5 silver.
He puts down 10 gold, and he goes, I hope that's enough. And you watch as he saunters away. Brother!
Hey!
Hello! You watch as your younger brother, youngest brother, begins to stride up. He goes, hello!
Hey!
I
Wanna-
mistook you for a commoner.
Oh! Okay.
So,
What's up?
what is this about?
We are raising money for pericarp.
For what?
The you know,
You
the
watch as he
place.
picks at his ear.
I pick at my hair. the whatever it's called, the new city we're making.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Yeah. You want anything?
If only.
Wanna
I
greet people?
paid for some stew, but the guy that was selling it, the weird scary man,
Which one?
he frightened me. The one in the horns.
Which one?
The one with the red skin and the horns.
Which one?
The one with the stew.
Okay. No idea. But yeah, they. Yeah, that's fair.
He frightened me.
They're probably not the best faces of the place, but can't spread ourselves too thin, otherwise that happens. You know? You know.
He wipes the snot from his nose.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. You.
Okay.
Yep.
Good talk.
Thanks. Alright.
Mom and Dad are wondering when this is gonna be over, because it's kind of blocking a lot of the road.
Well, they said that it was fine.
Yeah, they said it was fine, but then they got annoyed.
I don't know. Whenever
Okay.
it ends.
Tell them they get free stew.
Who are you?
I'm not here.
Ah!
Do it!
Why?
Because that's a funny little bit and you never
I don't know what
Thank
we're
you.
talking about.
What?
Yes, you do. You
I wasn't
liar.
here. Was I here?
Yes.
When did this happen?
It was
Like
a while
months
ago.
ago.
I don't remember.
We just haven't done it in a while.
Yeah. So you're not here.
It's the you're not
It's like you like fade from
Oh,
existence.
okay.
the snap.
By the way, my stew,
He
I
does
can
not
have
care.
30 gallons, and
Wow.
1 gallon feeds 4 people.
Oh, okay.
So I can feed 120 different hearty meals to people.
Damn.
Damn.
And we just bought this?
Oh, I can do that 3 times a day.
You can feed an army.
I can feed
Didn't we establish
360
this
people.
I think we have
Yes, I can
established
feed
society.
360 people a day.
Okay, well,
Goodbye.
good talk, bro.
Yep. See you later.
Okay, I'll see you at home. Hey, you're weird, like, creepy mage guy.
Which one?
I'm not doing this again. One of your mages in the archives got all like pissy that you haven't been there in a while to
He hasn't visited
forward
me.
research.
Okay, well, tell him that if he needs me, find me.
Where?
Pericarp.
What's that?
Oh, I'm not doing this again.
He watches it.
my
He watches it, and then he turns on his heel and and he goes, "Hey,
Eh,
our other brother is sad today. You should give him some free cookies."
He's always
he's
sad.
always sad. Alright, fine.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Away with you.
He walks by, and as he
Away
walks by
with
the
you.
counter, he takes one of the cookies on the counter. Robin, you watch as this like younger, probably
Beat
no,
him to death over
no
the
more
cookie.
than 13, wearing like the royal insignia. Looks pretty similar to Durian, but with normal colored hair, brown hair. As he walks by, you can see he's wearing like a cape that billows. As he just reaches on the counter, takes a cookie, and keeps walking.
Let him do
Thanks.
it.
Okay.
You should have mold Earth to trick him.
As he walks by eating a cookie, you can see as the day begins to kind of progress and carry on.
You say he's 13?
No more than 13. So probably around 12, 13.
Oh my god.
What?
Durian's 112, like 100 years
No,
old.
looks no more than
Oh.
12. Visually looks
okay.
no more
I
than
thought
12.
you meant like actual age. I was like, he's a baby.
No, he's probably been around for longer than that, but like
It was the accident.
looks no
Go by.
looks no more, but he's the youngest.
Okay.
As he like takes probably like multiple cookies and like keeps walking. As the day begins to progress and carry on, you guys, you flip signs, you make a couple more shady bets with a couple people. There are a couple times where someone like spots you, maybe like turn a card, and then as they begin to glare, you're like, oh, okay, game over. Like, moving on to the next person. I'm gonna say, what did you roll earlier for your
31.
Your 31? Does everyone remember what they
Yep.
rolled
You
earlier?
rolled a 19.
28.
Okay, with a 31, here's what we'll do.
Here's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna say, how much would 3,100 silver pieces be?
That'd be
310 gold.
10
So you made about 3,100 silver
So
pieces.
310 gold.
How much did you make? What did you roll?
28.
28. You got 2,800. What are you selling?
Am I adding this to
Selling
my
the magazine.
personal
You're selling
gold?
the magazines?
They're
So
gold.
2,800 gold.
2,800 gold
I made
or
2,000.
280 gold.
Oh, sorry, 280 gold.
I was gonna say, I
Oh,
made
no.
2,000.
What did you?
I made 310 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah.
Still made the most.
Because you're selling it for 5 gold each, right?
No, you
5?
didn't.
I said
No.
1.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you
did.
upped the price. I thought you
50.
upped the price.
You said 280?
Yeah, plus 50.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because you're whoring yourself out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I made money doing that. But I was gonna change the price, but we can just say it.
You want to?
I was gonna change the price up of how after that lady bought it so
Yeah,
easily.
you
I
can.
was
That's
like-
what I was saying. That's why I was saying more.
I was gonna say like 3.
By 3 gold. All right. So let's go.
I'm
So
not keeping the money.
So add 30 gold.
Okay.
So you got like 300 something gold.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's just say 330.
I made a note of how much I made extra, but I'm keeping it separate from my own pool of gold.
Okay.
Is that like, what are we doing with all this money?
We're just
We're
putting it
using
towards the
funding
town.
towards
stuff.
Okay.
the funding.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have to keep spending your own money.
Okay. So
I don't
is
know,
everyone
just like a
everyone
bonus.
else keeping
Are
track
you
of how much
able
they made
to?
there?
Are you able to keep track in your notes of how much gold we have for the town specifically, so we don't have to put it in our?
Yeah, I'll put in Bastion. So you made 3,100 silver. 3,100. Oh,
310 plus 2, right? 310, or is it less than that, Rosie? Because you're pocketing some.
I'll keep 10 gold for myself.
Do you just want to keep the 10 gold you made at the beginning?
I'll keep 10 gold for myself.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is that 10
300?
gold not part of the 310?
No, it's not because you made 10 at the beginning before she said that. It's not part of that. I don't think.
yeah, it's not part of it.
Yeah,
That's-
so
Oh,
this is
just
on
I'm gonna
top.
pocket
just
20 gold.
pocket
You
the-
get,
Yeah,
I'm adding 300 to the pool
Yeah. This is on
of
top
gold.
of everything you've already got.
300 plus 280? Or
No, I made 3.
So 3,100 silver, 2,800
I'll
silver
take 50.
plus.
The one I'm whoring myself. I'll take 50. Half of the whore money. I made 100 gold whoring. I'll take half of it.
Holy shit! Okay.
So I made 381.
Just tell her. Yeah,
I
so
made 381 gold from the calendars.
381.
I also had complimentary
I
wine.
made,
Complimentary wine. Plus wine.
I made 5 silver. I know I made more, but
You made 5 silver, but then you also have to roll your bake sale.
And then okay, what did you roll?
me?
Yeah.
19.
So 1,900 silver.
So 190 gold.
195. Wait, 100.
190 gold plus 5 silver.
Yeah, 190 gold and 5 silver. Can I just round up?
Okay. So 190 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you roll? I think it was a 16, right?
That's what I was gonna say, but
Okay, so you got. We'll say you got tipped. Well, no, we'll add 60 to
'Cause
the
I-
big sale.
yeah, because I
Yeah,
brought
you're helping. Yeah, you brought that in.
so
so-
just an extra 160 gold.
An extra 160 to the bake sale from his sign flipping.
Hmm?
An extra 1,600 silver, so 160 gold
I have it in
to the bake sale because of his sign flipping. He rolled 16.
Yeah, so.
Yes.
I just have it all written down. How much for the stew?
How much did you? What did you roll
I
originally?
got a dirty 20.
So
200.
200.
Yeah.
And we just did you.
Yeah.
So
I also got a 13. As turtle.
yeah, so 3,100 silver, 2,800 silver, 1,900 silver, 1,600 silver, and 2,000 silver. And
2,000?
200 silver.
200. 2,000 silver. Yeah.
2,000 silver. Yeah.
200 gold. Yeah.
Yeah, 200 gold. There we go. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, we got 381 gold, 190 gold, 310, 160, 200.
Okay, and then. Oh, Durian. We didn't do Durian. Durian. What did
Durian
you?
was the dirty 20.
Oh, then what did?
Turtle was the 13.
Oh, turtle. So then. Oh, sorry. So
So
then
you get
also.
130 gold from.
So then add 130. Yeah.
Okay.
And then 200.
Wait, do I add it? I thought you were
He's
adding
adding.
it.
He's adding it. We
How
just
much?
need both of
So
them.
how much do we get?
Grand total.
Calculator. I don't want to do this in my head. 381 plus 190 plus 310 plus 160 plus 130 plus 200. What?
1,371.
Whoa. All right.
That's not bad.
How much?
1,371.
So that'll fund your guys' next. That'll fund another building.
Yeah.
So you guys can now get a building for free.
Woo!
Or
Alright.
walls.
Walls. Yeah.
Walls are
Walls
No,
is
we did
not
the
a
math
bad
for
idea.
walls.
Walls are
We need
3,000 for
hundreds of thousands of
We
gold.
need 200,000 gold for a whole wall around the city.
Walls might be a.
We're almost there, guys.
This is.
We're one more weekend of doing the bake sale.
So after a day of selling out of your guys' stew and
We're
your
half
wine,
a percent there.
you guys begin. You look down, and the bread and the cookies and the wine and the magazines and everything else that you guys are selling, the stew has pretty much run dry as the crowd begins to thin out, as the sun begins to set, as you guys begin to see kids that were once playing in the street, kind of dancing along to the music that a couple different musicians began to kind of like fill in the space around you guys to make this into a proper little mini market. The day eventually closed, and everyone eventually began to make their way home as you guys collected well over, honestly, what you were probably all expecting from a humble bake sale. Although for Dorian and Robin, probably not as much as you guys were expecting, but still a good amount. To everyone else, this is the most amount of money you have ever made not adventuring.
Well,
Yeah, that's real.
let's go back to the bastion.
We
We
should
can
do
have
this
we can
more
have what's
often.
left. We can
Instead
have
of
the
risking your lives.
what you made, the personal stuff that we have.
True.
Let's do
We
it.
go. We go home.
You guys make your way back
Guys, I
home.
don't go home.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't get to go home.
Well, no, you can go. You can go after our celebration.
Should we go like to dinner while we wait for LeBron to finish up what he's doing?
Well,
I feel like that might be an all-night
Yeah,
to
can we
the
just-
morning
we
activity.
do-
Yeah, let's celebrate
yeah.
first.
We'll
and then
we'll
stop
go back to
by.
the bastion and celebrate.
Okay.
Are you going back to the bastion and then
Yeah, I'll
leaving?
celebrate and then I'll come
Because
back.
the sun is setting.
Yeah, I have time.
You have time. You all make your way eventually back into your bastion. The warm light of the hearth and the fireplace burning is beginning to fill the space as you open the door. Robin, you've got the basket of the cookies and the muffins and everything you made that you set on the kitchen counters. Everyone can dig in if they'd like.
Yummy.
Everyone dig in?
Yes.
What
Yeah.
specifically do you take? What do you take a Danish? Does he take a muffin? Take a cookie?
Cookie.
Bread, cookie, okay, cookie. What's he take? What do you take? Bread, muffin, cookie?
Durian
Yeah.
takes a cookie.
Takes a cookie?
Turtle takes some bread.
Turtle takes some bread. What does Ancora take?
Can I eat anything?
Yeah, you can eat. We've been through this.
Okay, then I'll wait for everyone else to get what they want first because I don't have taste buds.
Can I add
There's no
a
pieces.
poison that blinds you for 1 day?
Oh, okay.
I'll take a cheese Danish.
A cheese Danish? What
I'll
do
eat,
you
I'll
actually
eat a
take?
Danish. and
A
I'll have
Danish
some
as well?
stew.
Every time I smell this.
Actually, I won't eat too much.
Fantastic.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I won't eat too much for you.
Huh? Why are you
Well,
rolling?
Is that a
Actually,
Danish
actually,
then?
hold on, I don't remember.
Just vote.
Are you picking your...
Here's how I went. Here's how I went.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Two.
3, 4.
Great.
Yeah.
What is he doing to us? I don't like this.
Is this like the April Fool's joke or something? What's going on?
The woman really was disguised. That's the April Fool's joke.
Which one is it?
That'd be Robin.
Okay, Robin. Robin.
You get poisoned for one day.
You level up.
Robin.
It's always
I'd
Robin.
be back. I'd be in the back.
Okay, so you're not standing up front.
No, of course not.
Do I explode?
No.
Do I pee myself? What's going on?
You put laxatives in the food.
As Robin, as you begin to bite into this Danish,
Is it a bomb?
there's a moment where
It's
you
cake.
feel this like tingling sensation as it hits your mouth.
Okay, you get
And
drugged.
as you bite into it, your lips get numb for a second. As for a moment you're worried that you're allergic to this Danish, but that can't be true. You've had Danishes many times in your childhood. You worked at a bakery, and as you begin to eat this, you take a bite and your lips go numb for a moment. Then your tongue grows
This is
numb.
why he wanted me to come back
And
for the
tingling.
celebration.
And then suddenly your whole mouth begins to feel almost like it's moving on its own. Like you're moving it and you can't consciously feel like you're moving it. And then you blink and you blink again and it's gone, which was weird, but regardless, that was the best Danish you've ever had. You feel as it almost warms your stomach, like you've just had like the best whiskey. It's warm and it's soothing and the flavor was sweet, but not overbearingly so. It was delicious. And as you swallowed and you open your eyes,
Is it a love potion?
can I please have?
Oh my god, it was a love potion from the fucking cauldron!
Can I please have?
That's what he was doing with the Tasha's thing. I knew. Oh my god!
1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna say
Not me!
one.
Not me! Not me!
We're gonna
How
say
long does this last?
1, 2, 3. So durian and turtle, 2 and 3.
Okay.
4. Robin, please roll a d4.
Who's won? Is he
Wait,
won?
can somebody else?
I'm not in
He
this.
left the room
Can
immediately.
someone else?
No, I'm in the
Sorry
corner.
before or
I'm in the
something?
corner.
Because no one
Gee,
can.
I'm sorry, he's in the room.
It's a 1.
Oh
So you have just drank.
No.
You have been under the effects of the filter of love. The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after ingesting this filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. The creature, if the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. And it talks about what the potion looks like.
Right.
Okay, I get.
Robin.
Give me a cookie.
He needs hard drugs.
And I've got 4 more of these.
I guess I'm not taking
Each
anything
one.
from my Cora.
You
don't
swallow
know.
it, and as you open your eyes and you blink, you look over and you're trying to blink
Guys.
out. The pure ecstasy of eating this cookie, and you make direct eye contact with Lace, slouched in the corner, eating a bunch of Danish
Yeah.
cookie.
Y'all have fun. Yeah?
That
Bony?
beautiful. I was gonna say beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, you don't think so? I go and sit next.
I'm gonna message
I
Lace.
imagine Lace is sitting on like a couch, like on
Oh,
the
yeah.
very end, and there's like the entire couch to sit on, but I sit like directly like next to him, almost on him.
I'm gonna message Lace one word. Run.
Look over there! And then I take off.
I don't look away.
Hey, Rob.
How did you enjoy the bake sale?
I've gotta
Oh,
go
it
through an
was
hour of this.
cool. I got some money.
What do you think about the cheese Danish? Because honestly, this was the best thing I've ever made.
Oh,
Or eaten.
yeah, it was good.
Oh.
Just good.
Yeah, I don't really have a good gauge on cheese danishes.
But like, would you say it was like I really need you to like this dish.
Oh,
How can I make it better for you? What would you change?
No, I liked it. It was good. I enjoyed it.
What would you change to make it like perfect though?
I don't know.
Because I'll do anything for you.
I don't know. What's going on?
Well, I don't know. What do you mean what's going on? We're just...
You're acting weird.
I'm not acting weird! I'm not acting weird.
I look around the room.
Everyone's just like nonchalantly hanging out.
Does anybody else think this is weird?
Huh?
What?
He must have loved that.
I'm smiling, but Ancora is not.
I'm gonna insight Ancora.
Okay. And Cora doesn't have a face to
Natural
smile with.
20.
Holy shit! You see Cora in the corner like
Silver bars!
silver barbs.
Subtle
Counter
spell, subtle spell, nope, subtle spell.
Ah, he's so spelled. He does not realize shit.
For a moment. You see
19.
a glimmer. Oh, make a deception
I'll
check.
give myself the advantage.
Make a deception check.
Yours is good.
Ooh, okay. That's a 22.
Oh. You see for a moment a glimmer in his eye before you realize it doesn't look like he knows what's happening.
Well, I'm going to bed.
Oh,
Is Danish a natural aphrodisiac?
do
Looks
you,
like it.
like,
It's cheese.
need any help?
No, I'm gonna get up
Or
and I'm
any
gonna walk
company-
away. And as I
and I
walk
get up
by
and follow
Ancora,
you.
I'm just gonna like side eye him.
I get up and I follow you.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
It's okay. I don't have anything else to do tonight.
Besides you.
Except maybe you.
Lacey's gonna book it.
Okay, I need you to understand that the person Robin, the Prince of Moreau, who has been your traveling companion for the last 4 months at this point, 5 months, has just randomly almost sat on your lap and said, "Do you want to have sex?" Basically.
Yeah, Lacey's running.
Lace.
Oh, we can play a game. Like, what is this?
Gone.
Like, I run after him.
He goes.
I am so much faster than you.
True.
Okay.
I get
Robin's
to my room,
running.
When you get
I
outside, you're
close,
safe.
and I lock.
He goes to his room.
The door can't stop me.
Hello?
And as Robin is knocking on the door, I'm gonna sneak out the window and go
Wait, in your room?
to my tree.
Wait, are you in? You're
No, I'm going to the mushroom.
Wait, where were you?
I was in my room.
You're in the basement.
Crap. I'm gonna dimension door 500 feet straight up.
Liz, this game is really
I'm gonna
really
dimension
fun.
door 500 feet straight up.
I love a good
And I'm gonna go.
roleplay.
And I'm gonna go to the mushroom house.
Lace, this game is really fun.
You smell
And-
Lace's scent disappear.
And I go to bed in the mushroom.
You watch as, not you, but everyone else, or I guess this is the one you don't see, as Robin's wolven senses pop out. His snout pops. His ears pop. Lace left.
He kicks the door in.
Oh my god.
You hear a howl from somewhere in the house.
I'm scared.
And as you fly out to the tree as the howl sounds and birds flutter off
I
from the
don't know
tree,
how and I don't know why, but this has Ancora written all over it.
all of you, as the session comes to an end, as the howl sends birds flying,
claws.
every single one of you,
He does this to Robin 4 times.
as you're
so
laughing,
he's each person.
you're howling, you guys are laughing, probably on chord, you tell the rest of what happened.
Not a soul.
And Cora's giggling for no apparent
I'm
reason.
like a turtle. Turtle's the only one who knows. He.
And
I told him.
That man will not break.
And as the session comes to a close with the sounds of your guys' laughter.
Oh, my sex.
Yeah, what about him?
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna get to his sex.
I had things I wanted to do during it.
Rosie's, it's 11.
Well, we can stop the stream and you can
That's true.
If you want
get
to
down and dirty.
I can do it later.
I will say, as the session comes to a close, at the very end of the night, as you are enjoying or whatever is happening an evening with your significant other, everyone in the distance, far off from Pericarp,
Who's
We hear it?
Oh yeah. And then another one.
Is it in
Not fireworks.
As you look up and you see fireworks.
Oh, it is fireworks. I was right.
I
As
thought we got dual range
Is that a
bombs.
gunshot?
as
Is that a gunshot?
Lace is sitting on the mushroom just watching.
as you watch fireworks go off,
And then
there
he
is
gets
a
a little- he
wolf
gets a little-
on the hunt.
He gets a little flashback to being car bombed, and then he's like,
One.
"That's enough fireworks."
As there's a wolf on the hunt, as that is the end of the April Fool session.
Yeah.
April Fool!
Bye.
Bye.